That main. Yes, sir.
Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs and guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. I grew up on the 50s, I love my whole city. Got the little ones with me, I ain't going back to prison. House with a yard, I get my own unlocks, I walk my own yard. I'm Figueroa filthy, where I come from, dog, everybody's filthy. Get your hands dirty with them concrete burpees. Beer runs and licks, my heart was made, dog, with every single brick. Legend in my own, I get my little shine on. Got a house loan, I see a hater smiling, broke with a mouth full. Run with my ninjas, used to gun with my ninjas, used to split top ramens on the hood with my ninjas. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. A 53 Thortas, Johnny's on the corner. Fidel was on the block. So hot, she slide right off.
Oh, man. Motherfuckers, man. Little bit of a rough start, nothing real major and shit, man. It's early in the morning, motherfuckers are still waking up, and it sure doesn't help when they just still waking up and they're high as shit, you know what I mean? Fucking just running into the fucking wall like a fucking robot, dog, you know what I mean? That just is malfunctioned, you know? We got some malfunctioned human beings in here right now, and it happens. Let's pay some bills right here. Hey, good morning, motherfuckers, all right? Good morning, dog. Fighting something, I don't know what it is. Might be a minor cold or it might be HIV, you know what I mean? We'll find out this week when I go to the clinic, dog. Looking for some good quality cannabis? I mean killer quality cannabis. Hit the folks at Killa Kush. They specialize in bringing you the best quality available from OG to exotic. They got it all, baby. Hit them up on IG at Killa Kush _420. Matter of fact, I got 2 locations for you. You can go to True Organics. Follow them on at True Organics on Instagram, and that address is 13739 Leffingwell Road, Unit F, Whittier. And Killa Kush has another location right here in East Los, and you can follow them on Instagram at East LA Exotics, 6009 East Olympic Boulevard, East Los. Hey, Roulette Printing is your one-stop shop for all your printing projects. From start to finish, Roulette Printing will walk you through the printing process and get you the quality prints you need. Conveniently located in the city of Huntington Park off of Slauson and Maywood, baby. Google and follow all their platforms at Roulette Printing. Looking for the best criminal defense attorney in the city of Los Angeles? Look no further. Doug Sherrod is our guy, and he can be your guy as well. Mr. Sherrod used to be a federal prosecutor as well as a district attorney for the city of Los Angeles. He didn't like the unfair politics on that side of the fence, so now he's going to bat for individuals who have been wrongfully accused or just had a bad weekend. You know, had a bad weekend. You can reach Mr. Sherrod at KingKongLawyer.com, KingKongLawyer.com. Orange County. Stand up. Gutter Phenom is a lifestyle brand that is dedicated to supporting and inspiring individuals who are determined to achieve their dreams. We believe that no matter what you've been through and where you come from, with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. Visit Gutter Phenom at gutterphenom.com. Gutterphenom.com. Use Hoodstocks 20 to receive 20% off your order today. All right, guys. I'd say a very anticipated guest we have here today, all the way from Bakersfield, California. Everybody give it up for Kenny Thunderbird.
What's up, Kenny Thunder?
So you got to talk in that mic, baby.
What's up, everybody? Kenny Thunder. Good morning, everybody.
How you doing, dog?
I'm all right. Just a little bit of ball of nerves right now, and
yeah, I mean, I'm. First thing I think I told you is I'm glad that you made it, because I almost felt like you weren't gonna make it, bro. Keep it a buck with you. Nobody in Hoodstock's history, and I think I told you this too, has texted me as many times as you've texted me this week, bro. You have texted me morning, day, night, middle of the night. You know what I mean? Are you even sleeping, bro?
Yeah, I sleep.
What time is your sleep schedule?
Whenever I want, pretty much.
You don't have a job then, huh?
I did good in the feds when I was in the feds.
Like, talking on the mic.
I did good when I was in the feds, so I got a little extended vacation on my upon my release. So I just sit at home and just work on my book and plot my next moves. I wear the merchandise clothing line we're working out. Me and my sister started putting some little projects together. You know, just working as a family, getting to know my people again. It's been a minute. I've been around to my people. You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely. How was your drive from Bakersfield here this morning? Let's.
First time I've ever drove in the rain, that long of a distance, and the first time I ever drove in the rain. So I did it. I got here, and when I got here, there was a bunch of cops on the street. So I was like, damn. Then they got behind me, and I was like, but my heart don't need to panic no more because I don't do nothing wrong no more. So, but then I got to the street, I parked, chilled out, and I made it here. So the drive was cool, and got to get my head together and my thoughts.
So you said you felt a little bit of your nerves are, and I can tell throughout the week your nerves have been going. Why have your nerves been going coming up to this podcast?
I'm just a nervous dude by general, bro. Like scenarios I've been involved in and my lifestyles I've lived, and I just always had to be. I got like my bars and my verses I say in there. Like they call me paranoid schizo because I'm just paranoid by default, you know what I mean? So it just...
Are you schizophrenic?
Nah, I mean, if I am, but I manage it well, so...
Yeah,
I mean,
right? We're a lot of things, bro. And I'm glad that you said it like that, you know what I mean?
That's why a psych told me, why'd you get music notes in your ears? I said, because, shit, I hear voices, but I just turn them to music. So that's what it is. It's just the way you deal with... I mean...
Can you talk to the mic, Don?
It's just the way you deal with things now. I deal with things in a different manner now. Than I used to be a negative person and deal with things negatively. Now I deal with things positively. I mean, so. And
how long has this positive shit been going on, bro? Has it been for a week, 2 weeks?
No, it's been since 2023. Well, since the day my sister told me that she beat cancer was the transformation.
Blessings to your sister, brother. My little sister died of cancer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now she just got told the other day, like, she got, she beat breast cancer, survived it, got some bone things and all that crazy stuff that comes with the cancer. Then she beat all that. Now she got bone cancer, but we're going to beat that too, so.
She's got bone cancer now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
I mean, it's all right, Pooh, but, I mean, I wrote this book when she told me she had breast cancer. And that's what the point of this is, the book. I mean,
okay, and you said since 20. I asked you the previous question for a reason, bro, about positivity. How long has this positive been? Has it been only a week? Because honestly, bro, I don't know you until right now. This is our first time we meet face to face. We're sitting here. I mean, welcome to the house. You're good right here, brother. You know what I mean? You come in safe, you leave safe, bro. That's how I take care of anybody that comes here. So feel comfortable, please, and keep the same energy, bro, that you've been doing, bro. And so back to same energy and positivity, bro. You've been talking a gang of shit, homie, on fucking YouTube, and any chance you get on, homie, you talking mad shit. Why are you talking so much shit? But now you talking positivity. Coming up to this podcast, in my text message, you're talking about God is good and God is great and all this other shit, dog. But I was like, damn, is this the same OG Kenny Thunderbird, the one that's on fucking YouTube and talking all this crazy shit, paperwork, calling fools out, this, that, and the other? Like, bro, what is going on here, dog?
Because I'm full-fledged both ways, fool. Like, you get what you get, bro. Like, I got my paperwork. I had my parole officer send it to me so I could show the haters. Like, my paperwork from the federal judge is right there on a anybody can get it on the email because I'm stand up. I'm 10 toes down everywhere I go. They say I'm abnormal because I do different shit, dog, because I act different. But if you don't like me after this, and that's on you. But I'm not going to not like you because of something somebody said. I do crazy shit because I got a fucked up. I think crazy, fool. Like, the Lefty Gunplay shit, I stand on it. He's a fucking lop-ass lame, whatever the fuck you want to take it for. He's a fake, but I stand on that. And I did that crazy shit, and then my people tell me, bro, you talk this good shit. When you talk the good shit, everybody's around you, bro. When you go on that left field, look at you over there with them fools. Who you want to be with, these fools or these fools? So I talk recklessly too, dog, because I'm this is new right here to me, but I just...
Social media is new to you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And so do you feel like, how old are you, bro?
43.
43, bro. What the fuck? Lefty Gunplay's a baby. Why you going after that fool?
Don't matter where you're.
He got older homies. You think his older homies ain't telling him shit?
I guess obviously they ain't, bro. Because if he would have came to a yard I was on with them cross-ass stories, he would have been off that fucking yard. Straight up. I don't play no games like that.
But so now I don't understand, bro, because you on interviews, you're saying Sureño, and then you say ex-Sureño. So now you're back to being a Sureño and talking politics. If he came on my yard, he'd be off it, bro. Like, bro, what is it, bro?
But you heard what if he came on. So that
when you were active and doing your thing.
Yeah, if he would have came with that cross shit, he would have been off.
Well, I mean, who you've done? Obviously, you've done California time.
Yep.
You've been in LA County Jail.
Yep.
Okay, and because I think you said you went in '92.
Yeah, I went to YA in '92.
You went to YA in '92. Okay, yeah, because that makes sense because you're 43. You know what I mean?
12 years old.
What's that?
12, 13 years old when I went in.
12, 13 years old when you went in there. And then you did 10 years? And so, where'd you pro from?
Pro from Corcoran Shoe.
Corcoran Shoe.
4B, 1 left, 3 right.
Yeah.
K33042 is my first number, 1997.
That sounds about right, because I got a J94506.
Yeah, and I had a
but 43, okay, that might make, when did you get that number?
1997.
1997. You got that K number.
K33042.
And how old were you at that time?
17.
17. Okay, that makes sense. I'm 40.
I went to Wasco.
I'm 47.
Yeah, I went to Wasco D6 because I couldn't hit the yard because I was 17.
Yeah.
As soon as I turned 18, they turned me to Corcoran 3C yard, which was a shoe kick out in 1997 where they had the Gladiator School kick out. I stabbed somebody when I was 18. I went to 4B1 left, 3 right. I was involved in the Gladiator schools. I was involved in all that gangster shit back out. I got out. I paroled from the shoe 2002. Stayed out. Got out to the hood in Bakersfield. Ran amok. Tattooed on my face. Got my gangbang on. Really didn't care. Went back.
Hold on. We're gonna get into your story. Let's still stay on this right here because I don't agree with what you've been doing, bro. With the Lefty Gunplay. You know what I mean? This is a homie. This is a homie right now. A young homie. You're 43. I'm 47. Okay. This is a young homie trying to come up in the game. I guess sometimes we got to hold some of these cats accountable, bro. You know what I mean? In regards to, but there's ways of going about it. It seems like you've really gone on, how do you say it? Like a campaign, bro, of shitting on Lefty Gunplay, bro. A 43-year-old man that's been around big dogs, has been in fucking important places in regards to that culture, right? That the game, right? I would think I would say that I would hope that you would do a little better than what I've been seeing you doing, bro.
I posted a video. A bunch of people remade a video. Posted a whole bunch did the remakes, did all their own thing.
Because people know you just from that, bro.
That's cool. I'm not tripping. Now that they know.
And then you're talking about his mom, bro. What the fuck? The fuck you talking about his mom? That kid's mom for, bro?
It is what it is, bro. I mean, they know what it is.
Yeah, bro. But now you want to come here and promote a book of positivity, bro? How the fuck does that work?
Yeah, I already know. That's why. Yep, you're right.
How does that work, bro? How do we give you a fucking platform of positivity when you shitting on little homies? I see you in all the comments, homie, paperwork, show me paperwork, blah, 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 whoop, this and the other, dog. But now we got to be on some positive shit because Kenny Thunderbird wants to be on some positive shit. Like, how does that work, brother? Straight up.
They say it's not the messenger. Sometimes it's not the message or the messenger. It's the message. So just got to read the book, bro. So that's the message right there. I do dumb shit. I do crazy shit. And I understand that. Okay.
That's cool. And I do it too, bro. Bro, check it out, dog. I'm not throwing rocks at you when I'm not in the glass house, right? That's an old Bible thing or some shit like that, right? Homie, like, I make mistakes to this day. All day, every day. And you know one thing I do, bro? Is to these guys right here, I owe it to them because a lot of them are good homies, bro. I owe it to them to be like, hey, you know what, dog? My bad, homie. My bad, dog. That shit was, I slipping, homie.
I'll say my bad to the people, but I ain't saying, I don't take back nothing I said. What I said was facts. So that I stand on that, but I could have addressed it maybe in a different way, and I'll address that to the people that are hating on the Lefty Gunplay. Get that bread, homie. I'm happy that he's getting his bread.
It doesn't seem like you happy he's getting bread.
I mean, then I don't have to be happy for him to get his bread. He's still gonna get his bread. So what is he?
So you really don't feel that he's happy that he's getting his bread,
bro? Trust me, I want that fool to run the bag up, bro. Like I want everybody to run the bag up. I mean, I don't care.
I don't know the little homie, and the little homie has wanted to come on here. And shout out to the homies from KHA. I know.
I talked to them fool, like his tattoo artist. Right? Like,
I know.
I'm on it, and they're cool. Like they clown, but like we're good fool. Like I told him I was gonna go stop through and let his homie sling some ink on me right now.
They think you crazy, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I am crazy.
Yeah, you are
a little bit, but like I wrote that book, bro. Go ahead and read that book and see how crazy it is. Watching that.
What you've been through.
I bet you that, and I bet you if
it will make sense.
If this book were to drop the same time as a Lefty Gunplay CD with the same publicity, this shit would outsell that shit. I guarantee you. And that's just a book that you read.
Well, that's your life, brother.
You just gotta.
That's your life. Let's check it out, bro. I just wanna. You know what? Stand your ground. Feel how you feel. Do you, bro? I'm not here.
As far as like, you know what? It's the double-edged swords. Like it got me right here. Like no matter what, it got me right here.
Well, no, check it out. I didn't want to talk about this shit, but then after thinking about it, I'm like, well, you know what? I don't agree with it. So if I don't agree with it, I should address it. You know,
you're right.
You know,
so it's addressed, and we can move forward.
We can.
Lefty Gunplay, bro. Get that bag, homie. Like I don't mean no disrespect to you. Like
come on, dog. You're talking about his mom, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Apologize about talking to his mom.
To mama, I apologize to mama. I do apologize.
Yeah, bro. Come on, dog.
Real, like,
that's crazy, dog. You tripping, fool. You tripping in that one room you're in shooting all these videos, fool.
That's why I got a house. Hey, I told somebody I got a whole house, but I stay in my room. I literally got a whole house, but I stay just in my room. You're losing
your mind in that room. And bro, no, bro, check it out, dog. The internet, homie, is a dangerous fucking thing, dog. Especially when you just start getting too loose and talking about too much shit. Yeah, homie, that shit will get you in trouble, bro.
I know, so that's why the Lefty issue addressed, done, let's move on. But like the message now, I'll be a man. I apologize to anybody I offended with the dumb shit I talked out of this dumbass mouth, because I'm an idiot. I'll be the first to admit it. But like, if we can move on, let's just focus on the message in this book.
Thank you. Thank you.
And my dog right here, like, get that bread, bro. Like,
talk around the mic, dog. Please, up on the mic.
This book is just something different. When I'll show you, there's like a gang of fools reading it, and the reviews I'm getting, the Pastor Alonzo, Father Alonzo, controversial, like them fools are all reaching out, like, hey, bro, your book's amazing. Let's make it a movie. Let's get some real. Like, hey, your book, like it's real, fool. This is where it's at, and it's not because
I started reading it, and I've got through a few pages. And because I wanted to have an understanding, you know, and you've been through some shit, you know, and so it gave me reading that, and you gave me the rough draft version.
On my words.
And your words, like it wasn't even it hasn't been an edit. Is that the edited one?
No, this is
still your words right there? I mean, any man to take that long those are, how many words are in there? Do you have a count on those words?
No, it's 196 pages, single space, front and back. So it's about
full page, bro. For somebody to do it, and you know what? The few pages I read, it's a good. The way you laid it out and the way you can picture it, bro, like you're onto something 1,000%. But let's do this.
Pitch any page in that book, any page you could read from, I guarantee you're gonna be like, damn, what the, any page in there, bro. And then what's crazy about the one I'm giving you, it cost me $45 to print this out like this, bro. But like I got two of them, but it's crazy because it got to my handwritten poetry that if you read the poetry alone, you read the book. You know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna just give that to you, bro, because this is major right here for me. Like, this is the platform I wanted to be on. I told you when I talked to you. I got a good story for Humble Industry.
Well, check it out, bro. So there's a dude that reached out to me. He reached out to me and he said, Luck, you gotta have this dude on. And then he sent me videos, bro, of you fucking talking fucking crazy shit. And I said, hell no, I ain't having this motherfucker on, bro. You know, I said, and then he's like, the dual personalities. Thank you for admitting that. We all do, bro, to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Some people say that I am bipolar, and sometimes I am, dog. As many drugs as I do and the shit that I've been through, homie, yeah, bro, far from perfect. A lot of flaws. But when the dude told me about having you on, I said, fuck no. And he goes, Lux, he's got a good story. He's got a gang of time in there. So, you know, now he's telling me about dudes that are tailored for hood stocks, dudes that have a story that been through the system and so on and so forth, right? And I said, I'll consider having him on, but we ain't talking about that shit. But I got a responsibility right here. I had to address it, bro. And then, you know what? I want to say something else, too. You sent me your paperwork, bro, in an email. I didn't look at it, bro. And the reason why I didn't look at it is because I said, if he shows up, you know, that says enough for me. And when I put your post up, you're Turtle from Varrio Bakers, correct? Okay, so when I put your post up, dog, usually cats will reach out and be like, hey, look, you know what I mean? Like, so I didn't read your paperwork. I put your shit out there, and sometimes I'll just wait for feedback to come, dog. But like I told you, I'm a good dude, bro. I'm nobody, bro, but just a good homie on the streets that somehow, some way was able to keep my head above water through the trying times of the streets, right? Because, you know, they're treacherous, especially out here in the city of LA, dog, LA County, and so on and so forth, right? So you showed up, bro. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, I was like, damn, I don't even know if this fool gonna show up. You showed up, and he was like an hour, 2 hours early, bro, driving in the rain. So I'll give you another one of those too. So let's move forward, bro. And I'd like we can talk about the book after you share your story right here in Hoodstocks, bro. You were raised, I was reading your book, you were raised out here.
San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah, talk about that, bro.
I was raised in San Gabriel Valley. I grew up in Lomas, had ducks, chickens, had some crazy ass friends. In the book, I got everything I saved in the book. So I got attacked by a dog, but we lived by Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. We found dead bodies in the hood, so it was the hood, but you were just there, fool. And then shit happened that we moved. I got transplanted from there. I got left. The family broke up, and the one went with dad, and the other ones went with mom. And I was the only one that went with mom. And then I hit the homies, and the homies was just there, fool. It wasn't nothing ever serious. It was just,
how was your relationship with your mom? Because I read something in your book, and that was pretty heavy, bro.
Like right now, she just my mom. I love her to death, bro, and that's my downfall in life. Is I keep going back to her, but I can't do it no more. Shit, she's crazy as fuck, fool. Like,
yeah. Why is she crazy, brother?
Just hard times.
Yeah, she been through hard times. Has she taken her past life growing up onto her kids?
I could only imagine. I would hope it. Shit, I hope that what she did to us wasn't done to her, but obviously what was done to her was worse. So we lucked out. So thank you for that, at least. You know what I mean? But I get fucked up because, you know, I'm a real ass nigga, dog. Like I say the N-word, I do all that crazy. Oh, how's he Mexican? Like, miss me with all that shit. Fool. You look at me, you know I've been where I've been. I've been where I've been at. All that crazy shit. I talk like I talk. I've never been. Because I'm me, I could do that. Because once you get around and know me, you be like, okay, that's just the way the homie really is. Like, we get that. I hit you up on the messages, fool, because I communicate with you, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know that I didn't want your show to get lashes because you put me on here, bro. Like, you don't deserve that. Like, these fools are gonna hate because whatever. Like, for real, like, it's in the book. I mean, I keep saying that, but
it's in the book. It's a lot of pain in that book.
That's all it is, bro.
That's all it is.
I said I didn't want to do this shit right here, like, but it's all right.
It's all good, brother.
My sister beat cancer once. She's gonna beat it again.
Yeah.
But
it's all in the book.
It's just about a person that's been through a lot of shit, dog, and at the end of the day, I'm still right here on Hoodstocks. No matter what the haters say, fool. Like I told Lucky, this is the apex of my life. I've been in a cell for my whole fucking life. Nobody, fool. Like, my mom didn't know me. Hey, letter after letter. Do I get a reply? Never, never, never. Like I said in my poetry, you know what I'm saying? So, I was nobody. I told the homies when I get out, this book is going to go do numbers, and the homies that are in here that need the help, they're going to get the help, and I'm going to expose these bitch-ass COs and these crooked-ass therapists in here that fuck us over. They label you some kind of psych, so you get fucked over everywhere you go your life. I mean, I don't have no psych. I don't take no psych meds, bro. I don't need none of that shit. Because I'll go write a book if I'm feeling all fucked up and antsy. Or if I'm feeling down, my homies in their cell be like, hey, Thunder, you're driving us crazy. Go write us a poem, fool. Let us hear some of your shit. So then I'll write a poem for the pod. And I'll share it, and then they'll enjoy it. So then that's what I get. So I died, and I died a real death. And facts and verified for a significant amount of time. Maybe that's where the lost thought, or maybe see I'm a little bit crazy at. but I've seen things in heaven, and it's clear that I got away with words, so.
You do.
That's what it is right there. And people that read my book, they say all the same thing, bro. I'll show you. I've been saving the messages from. I've just been giving it out. Go ahead, read it. Go ahead, you could have it. Oh, how much you want? Go ahead, read it. And
do you need help funding with that or what?
I mean, I'm gonna let it. The book came, bro.
Because you shouldn't be giving that away, bro.
Just the process to make that book in the feds, being a violent individual, active gangbanger. That's like this. Not even, you don't gotta raise my hand, nigga. I go get shit, dog. I'm not tripping. I do as much wrong as I can in the penitentiary. There's the dual personalities they have. My celly's like, damn, fool, you wanna go good boy? Like, why are you gonna go do this, fool? Like, I don't give a fuck. Boom, so do it. I'm a hit. I go in there and take out hits for money. I got the shot history. Anybody that doubts me, I got my BOP shots. I got my California 115 serious administrative 115 shots. I got from all of it. I got the Freedom of Information Act. It's all fact verified. And I'm not here bragging and boasting about my life or nothing, but I got to take some stand of a stand to let you know that this book, it's different because it ain't just about me doing time, fool. I got my love life in there. I tell fools I was a virgin until I was 22, fool. Like, for real, what kind of gangbangers out there? Oh, I'm a virgin until I was 22. Like, come on, dog. I wasn't popping no pussy when I was young. But that's how invested in the hood, and that's how invested in the block I was. I wasn't on that chasing no tail, nigga. I was on getting the ops, banging on the enemies. I was in CYA. I was eating off of state trays. I mean, so.
How do you cope with your pain, brother? Because you have a lot of pain bottled in you, and some of it's coming out right now, and that's okay. You know what I mean? You're in a place where, you know, you're not the first, and you ain't gonna be the last. And I've been just like that, like you right here, bro. And so, but how do you cope with your pain? You know, besides writing, I get it. You said I write a poem, I'll do this and that. Bro, like homie, check it out. You said psych, like I know that is frowned upon, you know, oh, he fools on Skittles, you know, he's a J-Cat, this and that, you know. But check it out, bro. The best thing that I could do this time being out, homie, is seeing a psychiatrist, bro, and getting medication because I had an imbalance in my serotonin, bro. You know what I mean? And so ever since, and homie, I was hard, I couldn't deal with myself, you know, and ever since I take medication to this day, bro, and it has fucking changed my life tremendously. I mean, sometimes we have an imbalance from the childhood trauma, from drugs, from incarceration, everything, brother. So you shouldn't feel like, I would say you should, you know, try some stuff out, bro.
Nah, I got my therapy. For like, this is how life transpires. I moved out to Oklahoma. I fled from California. I got out. I paroled from Tehachapi Shoe.
Let's do this real quick. So let's get back to. So you're in San Gabriel with mom. Where's pops at?
No, mom's is in Bakersfield, bro.
No, growing up.
Oh, mom and pops lived in the book. We mom and pops was there. My stepdad was the one that raised me. He got my mom when she was like 6 months pregnant with me, and so he raised me. I never seen my real dad, but he's always been my real dad. Bill Guevara's a saint, bro. Like, he took 6 kids on his back, single father, and raised us the best he could. It came to a point to where when I was younger, I was just a mouthy kid. I didn't do drugs or nothing like that, but my aunt and uncles are like, hey, either he has to go or you all gotta go. So then my dad was like, fuck. So I had to go.
You told me you wrote in your book that your pops put your Notre Dame jacket in the trunk, and he told you he was taking you somewhere. Is that when you had to go?
Yeah. He put my I'm super smart, bro, so I already knew. I was like, I seen him put the jacket in the trunk, and I was like, there's probably the rest of my shit's in the trunk too. So we drove for a while. We didn't say nothing, which was weird, but I already knew. So yeah, and then, you know, he dropped me off at my mom's, and that was the day shit changed. Like, not like immediately. As soon as the car came, the whole lifestyle changed. The perspective on life. Okay, now I wanted to be something at one point, but at this time, once I lived with my mom, I was like, all right, I ain't gonna be shit, but I'm gonna be the best piece of shit that you can be. So I didn't even hit the hood, bro. I thought they found me. It was just destined to be. The same way I was good at sports and hitting the game-winning baseball run, I was letting off, and the homies were like, oh, that fool's the homie. It was just a smooth transaction.
What schools did you go to in San Gabriel Valley?
I went to Jefferson, I went to McKinley, and Gabrielino.
And this is where you played all your sports at.
Yeah, I was there's people, my homies like Lester Mendoza, Slow Mo, Traction. Slow Mo, he's out here, he does messing with Roddy Racks and them. He does the music. My homie Ronald Guzman, good people. They're all my buddies from high school, elementary kids. Only people I got in my life right now is Nick Sandy. That's my editor of my book. He's my childhood, elementary, high school, elementary friend. Ronald Guzman, which is Slow Mo, which is also, we're all in the same class, Miss McCreary. So I don't have anybody else in my life. I moved 1 block away from my sister after being stuck in Oklahoma, stuck on this. I got a case out there in the state. I did take state time in Oklahoma, so I got 15 years on paper out there, a bunch of fines, and I got a federal case in Oklahoma. So transferring my probation out here, it was just like my sister, she did it. She got me out here, and I live 1 street away from my sister. So God is good, bro. Like that's
Absolutely, bro.
I went in the feds writing this book, and when she told me she had cancer in 2019, and the DHO took my privilege, or I took out a hit on somebody. I beat somebody up in the cages, in the shoe cage, and got paid a couple $1,000s. But the DHO took my phone for 8 months, dog. So she's like, hey, I found a lump in my breast. They're going to take my breast out. I was like, all right, what's up? And then 8 months later, I can't call her. So the whole time I'm picturing her in my head writing this book, thinking it was going to be not in time, but, you know what I mean? She called me, and she's like, they took my breast. My hair's gone, so that's what that book is. Like, it's a lot of... Well, it was really written for her because she's like... When it was crazy because 2019-20, when they locked us down for COVID, Marcelli and I were talking. He's like, hey, fool, he's like, he had a crazy case. He's like, oh, I want to write a book. And then I'm like, hey, I want to write a book too. He's like, all right, so the door's open. I ran out and grabbed the paper real quick and all the pencils. And like, I got on the phone. I told my sister, hey, I'm going to write a book. And she's like, oh, you should. And so we started talking. She's like, how you been? I'm like, I'm good. She goes, what are you going on, bro? Like, you're like 27, 28th year being busted around, going in there? I said, yeah. She's like, you ain't never called me and told me you were doing anything other than good. I said, why would I? And she's like, well, the cancer issue came up. You know what I mean? So I went back to my cell, and she's like, why are you always in there, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, they don't see my crimes, fool. The only time they made it the news was the last one in Oklahoma. They photoshopped the picture. They caught me with a bunch of dope and money in the casino. So they made a big deal out of it. But that's the only time they've ever seen me. So they're like, what? Kenny's busted for what? So they don't know how to do the looking up. So she's like, why are you always in jail, fool? Like, what the? You're such a good person. And so I just started writing it. You know, I remember the exact day I was separated from my immediate family.
Is that the most painful part of your life, is being separated from your family?
The painfulest part is fucking cancer.
Yeah.
Not to mention my little sister just got 10 years violent. You know what I mean? So that's why I said in that poem, I walk around with legion in me, reasoning with people who don't have the decency to know I almost lost 2 sisters recently. You know what I mean? Like, I walk around with a whole bunch of shit in me, bro. And these fucking little bitch-ass comments these fools want to make, nigga, you don't know me, nigga. Like, for real, I say that N-word. I don't care if that ain't what this is about. But, like, in a cell, you ain't going to say that to me, dog. You ain't going to want to say that to me because, you know what? You're gonna feel invited. You're going to be like, damn, this fool's all right. I mean, all the people that, every time the homies are like, move him in, move Turtle in with that food. We're gonna see. Boom, I'll be in there. The homies used to move me in with foods to go in there and check temperatures. I'm saying, like, hell yeah, I was that food, dog. I was the little homie, though. I got all my tattoos for free because homies wanted me to stay the fuck, bro. Go. My whole back is a masterpiece. It's a collage. It's the whole entire back. It took them moving. My homies be like, fool, you just, bro, look, dog. You just got out the shoe, fool. You're about to go home, kick it, dog. So they moved this fool in my cell. Hey, what's up? What you trying to move in here for? Oh, we moved in. Looney from it's the homeboys, and he started. Once the first tattoo went on my back, I said in my head, I can't go nowhere till it's all finished. So the homies got me, so they got me on my guest. But then we got in a riot with the white boys in Ironwood, and we went on lockdown. So 6 months lockdown was my back. You know what I mean? But I never got a tattoo on the streets except for the first one was the color in my neck, my In the Trails tattoo. I got it fixed up, and I got my music notes in my ear, my face fixed up. Bosco Tattoo Shop in Tehachapi. It's my first tattoo on the streets besides the one I got on my neck when I was a youngster in my hood. But So it's new experiences, fool. Like,
You're native.
yeah, I'm native.
Yeah.
I sing, I pour water, I tend fire. I was sweated with my people and my native people, and they will say, hell yeah. And I did an interview on YouTube Live. You could talk where my homies, I put a cell phone in the pen. So we did a live interview with my native homies in the pen from the set nation. That's the name, the native set.
Absolutely. Let's do this, bro. I want to take a quick break. I want to pay some ads, and we're gonna be back with Kenny Thunderbird. All right, guys.
My bad, bro.
You're good, brother. You're good. No, you're good. We're gonna come back right now. Let me just pay these ads real quick. Check 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? I need some. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, real quick.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I said like a bottle, like a baby bottle, nigga.
You're good, fool. Stop it. You're good, don't you? Need to put the shades on, baby. Can you guys hear me?
My brother told me. I told my brother. I said, man, I'm gonna get.
What's that? You can hear me on that? Okay, cool. Let's pay some ads real quick, guys. Fucking Nick. Got the ashtray on this bitch. Let's go right here. Let me see. Pull this up. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I'll see you guys right there. Let's see. Hoodstocks is sponsored by D. Leo the jeweler. It's our private jeweler. He's done all the Hoodstocks pendants, man. Check it out. The dude does casting, molding, 3D print. He does all that shit with custom-made jeweler. There's a lot of shit right here. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to make it plain and simple for you guys. Go to Instagram, type in D.Leo the jeweler. Let them know that Hoodstock sent you over there. Get 20% off your first custom pendant. I mean, if you can't afford gold, do 925, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I did with the Hoodstocks chains. You know what I mean? I did silver. You know what I mean? I couldn't afford the gold for everybody, not even myself, you know? And he'll give you a great deal, okay? Prepare for blast off, embark on an interdimensional journey of self-discovery and exploration like never before. Introducing the exclusive Rick and Morty interdimensional gummies, your passport to inner realms of consciousness. Unlock your mind's eye and allow your sense to finally come alive without the strings that strain our perception of the world. With Rick and Morty gummies, you can experience all of this and more, guys. So what podcast? I think it was High Tone. Me and High Tone did the Rick and Morty gummies towards the end of the podcast, and that's where you guys said that I crashed the podcast talking shit to fucking Esmeralda and, you know, fucking all that other shit. Yeah, bro, I was fucking gone. I was gone. But anyways, if you'd like to be gone, but not on a podcast, go to Instagram, and it's at Rick and Morty Gummies Official. Tap in with the homies, and they gonna take care of you, for real. All right, businesses, you need stickers to promote your brand? Well, hey, check it out. I'm just going to give you my sticker plug. Does all Hoodstock stickers. And since I'm back to work, I put a lot of our new stickers from Graphic Joe on my hard hat. So it's hard hat certified. It can rain on it, bro. Weatherproof stickers is the best stickers, right? You know what I mean? Quality made. You can contact Graphic Joe at graphic.joe1376@gmail.com, or, you know, make it easy on your life. You know what I mean? And just go to Instagram at graphicjoe_. Okay, Hoodstocks is also sponsored by Lux Tattoo. Shout out to my boy Lux, man. Good dude, man. Funny dude. I mean, if you want to sit with somebody during a tattoo session, Lux is cool, man. Comfortable, you know, no pressure. His breath doesn't stink, man, you know. And he gives good tattoos, you know what I mean? Can you imagine getting a fucking tattoo by some dude that had dick breath, you know what I mean? You pay money and smell a dick for 2 hours straight, dog. That's just fucked up, dog. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves that type of treatment, dog. You know? Best black and gray work in the city. Place your appointment now on Instagram at Lux_tattoos. Okay, so hey, here we go right here, guys. This is what I want to do right here. I want to go to this, and then I want to go to, I believe it's this right? No, it's not that right there. Hold on, guys. Give me patience. This is right here. Okay, so check it out. Prize Picks. We are sponsored by Prize Picks, man. And if you guys use promo code, go on your live. Can you see the Prize Picks app on this, dog? Mondo? Can you go on the live, on your live? Yeah. No, I can't see it. You can't see it? Nope. Okay, hold on. Oh, you can't see it, huh? Charlie. Okay, let's go right here. Let's go back to Maine. Went out. Check 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear that audio? Check 1 2 1 2.
Hello.
Check 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear the audio? So you guys can hear it. It's there, right? Okay, good. Okay, we're good. Hey, so we're back with Kenny Thunderbird, everybody. Okay, here we go right here. Thank you for your patience on paying those bills right there. Hey, you guys, anyways, I think the audio, Lucky sneaked a shroom. That's all bad when you gotta start sneaking a shroom, grown ass dude. Yeah. I don't think I would ever have to sneak a shroom because shrooms are good for you, bro. It's the fucking periques, and then you start drinking too hard. I mean, when you mix, and I've done it in recent time, the periques mix the shrooms with a shitload of fucking tequila, doggy. Damn, dog, you fuck around and end up in places where you shouldn't be at, bro.
When I was younger, I used to hit the block. We used to fucking hit the meth pipe. You hold the weed, hit the crack, hit the 40, hit it again, you hold it in, all just different smokes. And
so that's
boom, what's up, Thunder? What's up, fool? Boom, where they at, nigga?
So that's what happened to you.
Life happened to me, a hard life. But
hey, bro, I've done my drug of choice has always been methamphetamine, and I say periques right now because, you know, there's times in this entertainment world, bro, that, you know, the periques comes out, bro. If you be around the stars, you know, famous comedians, everybody, bro, that will always it will surface itself. But the meth pipes don't ever come out, bro. You know, in those circles, bro. And thank God for that, dog. Because
I've always been a drug dealer and a dope seller, food. But like my clients were those people like the. we just stun on fools and be like, come on, fool, you want to go see who I fuck with? Come and be like, damn, what are you going in here for? Boom, the door open, it'd be in a big old mansion out there in Oklahoma. Like these, my clients are those people like that, like them out of the way people. You know what I mean? Like
when you were in the game like that, huh?
Yeah, in the game. Like I mean, those people that I used to sell to that are there now that I'm not in the game. A lot of them are still there supporting me now that I'm doing my good thing too, which is crazy because they're like, we don't do it no more because we're the only one that could get it. So I guess I corrupted them in a way, but I guess, but now, bro, it's amazing. Like I got a good core of people. I got my whole family is in my circle now, bro. Like since I've been back to California, I'm good. I mean, I got my whole family back. So
how was it in these other states while you were out there in these other states?
Doing time.
Doing time, living at first, right before you got busted.
When I barely took off from California, when I got out Tehachapi validated, I got on the bus and boom, I was supposed to go from Tehachapi to LA, but I went from took the Greyhound all the way to Oklahoma. That was that's in the book too. The crazy ass story on the bus ride, but. I got out there. It was cool, fool, because my mom lived out there in the middle of nowhere, like in a lake. So it's called the Grand Lake. So she lived literally on the lake. My backyard opened up to a boat slip with a boat that went across the lake. We got off on the boat slip and got on a bar called the boat.
Who lived out there?
My mom.
Your mom? Damn.
She moved out. She moved out of California like in 2000. She came to see me the last day she was here in California. I was in jail. She had just put me in jail. She had just put me in jail, fool. So. And I had this badass watch, and she came to jail. She's like, "I just put $100 on your bail. Let me get your property." I was like, "Hell no!" She's like, "Oh well, anyways, I just wanted to tell you I was leaving to Oklahoma." I was like, "She's trying to get that watch." But I got her for the honey. But she moved out to Oklahoma in 2002. But so she been out there doing her thing, fool. Like,
well, obviously, because she got a fucking lake in her backyard.
I mean, it's just where she lives at, bro. She came up on it. She's like $500 a month rent out there, bro. Like, on the lake, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's that's where I died at, food out there when she fed me some tacos on my birthday in 2015 when I got out there, and I choked to death on them tacos, bro. And I died, food. Like they put me from the bed. They had me in the front room. They were shocking me They shocked me 3 times with them things to wake me up. And they're like, "Hey, sir, you died," but I was like in my mind, I was just running from California. Yeah, I got this meth on me. I'm high. I was like, could I go? They're like, yeah, but sir. Boom, I just took off. Boom, immediately. And I went to some white dude's house. I was like, hey, fool, I just died. He's like, damn. And then I blanked out.
That's why I don't ever eat Del Taco, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. She made it. My mom made it.
Oh, she made it.
Yeah, it was my birthday.
What was it? Was it the tacos or was it something else you were on? I'm confused.
Because I was high, bro. I'd been up for like a month or like 20-something days, and then I went home, and she was like, hey, it's your birthday, at least come see us. So I was like, I went to see us, and she cooked me some tacos, and I guess I fell asleep, like, eating or swallowing or something.
Oh, and you choked, yeah.
I choked to death. But it's crazy, because in 2020, when I had started seeing the visions of it, and God gave me the fulfilled to me and through the visions, I seen all that from 2015, all of it, like in my head, all of it, everything. He showed me some crazy shit, and I was like, there's one undisputable thing in there that once you read it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's hands down. There's nothing that could. There's events that God will place in your life that are like undisputable to me. Which is, my sister was diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 breast cancer. It was in her lymph nodes. That means it's in your blood. It's everywhere. So there's no more. You can't cure it. So she lost her breast. She lost her vasectomy, her hair. So I wasn't able to call her. So the whole time I was just dying inside, just taking it out on my cellies. Like, I'll pick a fight. What's up, fool? Trying to... That's what it is, fool. Get the fuck on. Go to the yard and don't come back in here. So, cause I ain't hitting that door. You know what I mean? Like, for real, fool. Like, I be on that kind of time sometimes. Sometimes I just need a cell to myself. So, and back there in the feds, bro, it don't matter. Like, if you're in the shoe, you think you're a big boy, go to the shoe and try to look up against the feds in the shoe and see who you're gonna sell up with. See if you're gonna take that celly or not. You know what I mean? So. The feds is different sorter than the state. The state too, fool. They tell you you're gonna go in there in a cell with someone, you're gonna go in that cell with that person. It don't matter what you're gonna do. Once you're in there, then you do what you gotta do accordingly. You know what I mean? But it's just having that in my mind, and then my sister like fighting cancer, knowing that every day might be her last. Man, I already did my whole 5. I maxed out every bit I do. I max it out like right off the rip. Fool. Like I go in there and I'll do some dirt. I'm maxing the bit off. I'm not getting out on my date, dog. So I'm going home all the way at the end. So I'm good on that. So we could do whatever. We could party. We could do whatever we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but then now I'm trying to get out, not catch a case because my sister's fighting cancer. I wanted to get out so that way I could spend some time with her, food. So.
She's good, yeah, 'cause she's got it again now.
Yeah, even though I got out from the feds, I wound up in Oklahoma with my mom, my crazy ass mom, and now my mom knows I have to be there. So everything's on the table. Oh, I'm calling your PO. You're this and that. Well, get out, kicking, throwing my shit out, going crazy. So, but I endured that, and then I got out here, and it was supposed to be something else, but it wasn't when I got out here. So I was living in a motel for the first month I was out here. Paying $700 a month for $700 a week for a motel, working, paying motel, staying. But I kept my spirit up. I got my own place now. I got my license. I got a car. So I got making little sweatshirts. We got the little league baseball teams at Tehachapi and the high school. I guess we're trying to make the sweaters for them. So we're just trying to stay busy, bro. And it doesn't matter because I'm right there with my sister, bro. And I ain't been able to never say that in my life. I can never ever say it. I got a part of my book where I say I've been a celly more than anything in my life. So
that's the only consistency that you've had in your life is being a celly.
In my tattoos.
In your tattoos.
In this book. Now this book, this is a whole nother dedication, you know, because it's something good. I don't care if I gotta sell it or if you're going in for free. I just want you to read it. Because you know what? I like the comments. I fucked up. I should have never got out here on no dumbass negative shit, but I told the homies, I even told the fools of Lefty Gunplay, I even told his homie, look, my word, no more, bro. I mean,
it's good for you, dog. Thank you for that, bro.
I mean, little homie gets his shine on, fool. I don't agree.
With some of the shit he's coming on, like he said, and one of his homies, I was talking the other day, and he goes, yeah, fool, like this fool was saying about the 10 years, and Lefty didn't do 10 years. He's a baby, he's a jail baby, but he hasn't done 10 years straight, but he made it sound like he did 10 years
he specifically said he got sentenced at 15 to juvenile life, bro. That's what he said in the interview. When I go at somebody, bro,
you did your homework, huh?
I Vine linked him. I pulled his paperwork. I'm the one that presented the paperwork first off. I'm the one that presented that off the Vine link because it's easy to do. If you've been around and you've done time, you know how to check somebody's paperwork, bro, yourself.
Is that how you do it on VineLink?
That's how I did it.
Yeah. What is VineLink, dog? I'm not familiar with it.
It's just an informational network for people that catch cases and that got if you've told, it's going to be on the VineLink too, bro. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's why I sent my paperwork.
Don't ever look up my name.
That's why I sent you my paper. That email I sent you was from the feds. That's from the feds. That's my actual. That will show you your conditions of parole will state, okay, if you got conditions of parole, you're a PC in there? Or why can't you go to your city? Well, the reason I'm in Oklahoma is because I caught a case in Oklahoma at the casino. It's on the news. You could Google my name. When people,
What are you doing in that casino, bro? You doing more than gambling, huh?
bro, like I'll go in there for I'd hit like 10 or 15 racks a night off the machine.
Yeah.
But like I'd sit there for that's easy. It's a science. I teach you.
What is the science? Tell me the science, bro. Because I was at a casino, bro, and nobody had the science down.
Okay, the ones I play are the ones with the bingo patterns on it. So you already know off the rip if the bingo pattern hits before the real stop, if you're gonna win or not. If the bingo pattern showed you. So I look at the bingo pattern. But it's always max bet, dog. Like, but you know when the machine's gonna hit. Like, say if you're playing like the bingo ones, like say you bet and you'll hit. It says like 3 balls and you'll hit three, like 3 in a row. If you hit it 3 in a row, max that shit all the way up because you're gonna hit a 4th time. Boom, that's how you hit the you know what I mean?
The jackpot.
It just tell the way you'll be your machine. They got like they're all random food, but so you can't really sell food. But like from my familiarities. And I got in my book, I got my casino history of my gamer cards from my wins and loss history. And
you got documents of everything up in that bitch, huh?
Yeah, because I'm thorough, bro. Just like with them emails, them text messages to you, I was letting you know that I was aware that there was hater comments, and I was letting you know that I was.
There's
aware.
always hater comments, so bro, on me, on everybody. The hater comments were just a little more treacherous on you, bro, because they were saying, "Say you were a PC" and all this other stuff, and that's on another level of hater comments, you know.
Bro, in the feds, bro. There ain't you know who's PC or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they got dropout yards and they got PC yards. But then if you're an active Sureño and say you're on a USP where I was, Victorville, Beaumont, Coleman 1. So say you're there and say now you could lower in security and you could go to an FCI. Okay, so boom, now you land in this FCI. Now you got 16 months to going home. You're in this FCI, but damn, the homies can't stay there, dog.
Yeah.
So now what? You can't just go to ACO. I gotta get off this yard.
You gotta get off.
Now you gotta go. Yeah. So now you gotta go fuck somebody up, and I do that, bro. I've done that my entire career. I paroled from the shoe on this bid. I got out of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But I don't do it to be hard or nothing. But I prefer being in the shoe anyways. I like the shoe.
What do you like about the shoe?
I already put my work in. I could lay back. Whoever my celly is, 90% of your bid in the shoe is your celly. First off, you got a fucked up celly, then we're gonna have to get him up and you're gonna go, dog. We're off the rip. But other than that, I just read, fool. I like to read, fool. So I
what kind of books do you like to read?
I read everything. I done read every author, every James Patterson, Stephen King, Dean Koontz, Sidney Sheldon, James Clavell. I done read everything.
Those are usually the books that are. Those are usually the author of books that are floating around.
I don't read other authors that people that never heard. No,
I always like the fantasy books, bro.
I don't read. The book, the series that just got me through my entire bid was god damn, the Callahan and the Richards series. The series.
Okay.
The Sword of Truth.
Yeah.
It's a 15-book series, bro.
Yeah, no, I've read. I probably read the same one too, bro.
I read all of them, but that's the story, bro. That it just got me through my entire Fed bid, bro. My entire 60 months.
You know what I wanted to ask you? So when you figured out the science of the slot machines while you were, doing other curricular activities right there, right? And you were probably indulging a little bit, right? Because I've never not, I've never not sold and fucking indulged, right? It's on paper. We're not, we can talk about what's on, you've been busted for. At least I always tell the fellas to do that on here and leave everything else out.
It's high as fuck.
But so when you're high as fuck, homie, you figure shit out on a different level, bro.
Like, okay, check this out. Have you ever been like this is how I figure it out. I go to the slot machine and I pull the money out of my pocket that I got from dope fiends and people. So that money, it goes into the slot machine and I hit, and I don't ever win nothing. Fool, like what the fuck? So look, check this out. That when you put the money in there, that thing can read if there's been dope on that money, bro. Because then they see your picture. Oh, there's a dope man. You're not gonna never win. It's just gonna eat all your money up. Because wait.
It reads the dope on the money?
I mean, why can't it? The dog can smell when, like in the casinos in Oklahoma, they'll bring the dogs in there, and the dogs have hit on me, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck? They're like, hey, pull your. They're like, and then they look at me, they're like, yeah, we already know what it is. Because 2:00 in the morning when, I love the casinos, bro. That was my downfall. Fool, like I got caught on this Fed bid sitting at a slot machine gambling. They're like, hey, Mr. Sir, I was like, God damn. Over with, dog. Money on me, sack of dope in my pocket, lost my car.
That's when you got busted.
Yeah, this stuff.
But back to the science. So you were high as fuck. You just kept on fucking, you know, basically tweaking out on and being like, hold on a second. This is what's going on with this shit.
You just learn for like people that work in the casino, because I was selling dope at the casino. So like the securities and the managers of the casino, to be on my good side, they'd come and they'd be like, even like they come to my spot, they'd be like, look, fool, this is how the slot machines. They're like they reel in like a two pattern. Each. I guess when it spins, it's like in a two. Each reel is like in a two. So they'll tell me like, this is how you look at the machines. This is how you know the machines. This is how you know which ones are gonna hit. Because they work there, bro, and they go to classes that the people teach them about the machines. Like, these are the machines in your casino. This is how they work, and this is what they're about. And so they're administration, so they get to know. They can't gamble there, so now you know why, because they know the secrets of the casino. So I'm like, these are people like that I fuck with. I pull up on them, like, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up? And I just get it out of me. What's up? What's the secret? How could I hit at the slot machine? Well, sit down, Kenny, and put $100 in there and hit it max bet 5 times in a row, and then boom. But they tell you how to get, like, it's progressive betting, and it's all luck, dog. There's no really a set system, I don't think, but
there's certain things to look out for, is what you're saying.
This is what I do. I determine when I go in the casino, okay, I'm gonna go in here. I'm willing to lose $10,000. That's what I'm willing to lose. So I'll leave the rest of the money over here. So I'll go in the casino. So I won't be putting a bill in there, bro. So I'll go to the cashier here. Give me $10,000 on this gamer card, because I ain't gonna sit there and put bills in there. So I'll go up to the machine and I'll stick the gamer card in there. So now I got 10 racks. So then I'll play it. But this is what it says to do with the money. So okay, I'll take cash in there. So it says put 100 in there. As soon as you raise anything over your 100 on max bet, if you hit max bet on anything over 100, you're gonna get at least a couple hundred on a max bet win, on an average win. Yeah. So boom, cash it out at 300. Cash that 100 out. You still got whatever you went in there, 1,000 to lose. You still got $900. So now boom, you put that 300 away. You put another 100 in there, and you do it again. And once you get that past, as soon as you get past 100, cash it out. So by the end of the day, the money that you got left in your pocket, you should cash out with something. I mean, because you already got 6 tickets with 150, 120, 109, 120. So at least that's the way you could break even, or if not, you triple up your money, double up your money. That's how I do it, bro.
So I'd like to share a little story about my little Vegas adventure over the last weekend, which was my birthday. I turned 47 years old. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the happy birthdays,
man. You look good,
man.
though, for 47.
47, baby. You know what I mean? You know, and it's shout out to methamphetamine. I am the reason, methamphetamine poster child of, you know, of how good it can make you look at 47 years old. Bro, I used to have a bunch of teeth missing, bro. I'm stupid as fuck. I'm dumb joke, bro. I used to have teeth missing, bro, from the meth, bro. Homie, I'd be hitting the pokey foot and all of a sudden tooth fall out, bro. And I'm with the fuck.
Seen that,
and
bro.
I'm with the fucking hyena, bro.
I seen a hyena do that.
I'm with the female, bro. And I'm embarrassed, dog, you know what I mean? And it happened to me one time where a big chunk of my tooth fell out while hitting the pookie, bro. You know what I mean? And you know, when you with the female, dog, and this particular time, it was kind of like a female that I hadn't hit yet, so I was trying to hit it, so I couldn't be all cool and shit, dog, you know what I mean? You can never be cool when a tooth falls out your mouth. I don't give a fuck.
Unless you're Drake, when he says in that bar, please excuse me, what did he say? Please excuse me, diamond almost swallowed 60,000. If you've got a grill, your diamond falls out. Maybe you've got a $60,000.
What I did though, bro, you know what I mean, is, you know, when you fucking on one and shit, you be like, oh shit, and she looked and I said, you know what I mean? I put the tooth in my pocket, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta.
Hey, cause she would have probably seen it later and probably thought it was a shard or something.
Yeah, she tried to smoke it. You know what I mean? I'm like, bitch, that's my tooth. Embarrassing shit, dog. But anyway, so what I was trying to get at is my birthday adventures of last weekend. Would you like a drink or something, brother?
No, I'm good.
You're good. Okay, cool.
It don't matter. It don't matter. What is it? What are you drinking?
I just drank a Jack and Coke. I was gonna drink with you, but now I'm feeling a little more comfortable. I'm glad we got through a couple things, and I feel like we're in cruise control right now. If you'd like something, Mondo will take care of you, whatever you want.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah, and so.
I got to drive, bro. So I
don't want you getting fucked up, bro.
Nah, hell
you know what I mean?
Fuck that.
I feel like you might be a little fucked up already, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't do nothing. I ain't drink. This gonna be honestly, bro. The only reason is because, like, I'm gonna give you the first copy of my book that anybody's ever gotten. You're gonna get the first copy, the first unedited first copy anybody's ever got, and then right here I'll drink my first drink since I've been out.
Okay, say less. Hey, check it out, and I hope that doesn't lead to something else. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're gonna see him down the street at a tent, coming out of a tent. Fuck that, man. There's a shitload of tents around this bitch, dog. Hey, and so, anyways, peep game. So, this is my thing. So, last weekend, Vegas, bro, and it's me, my lady, and a 7 and 8 year old, my daughters, right? So there's only so much you can do, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm good with it. I'm good with it because it's family time. We don't get out the house much, dog. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna have the greatest time ever with us and whatever we can do, you know. And to be honest, we spent more time like in the Excalibur. Okay, we stayed at Sam's Town. Shout out to my cousin for that. Dude, that's such a cool spot. But so I'm in the Excalibur in the arcade. They call it the Dungeon, and it's a fucking badass arcade, bro. And I'm even having fun there playing the games. And so they had these squishies. I think they call them squishies. There's these big things that kids like. It's like a teddy bear, but they call them squishies. And it's a big hand, bro, like the exercise hand. I mean, extra large hand, bro, that comes down, the metal thing with like 3 prongs, bro, and you move it and you try to pick it up. And I said, but it cost a lot to do it, you know? Yeah, so I asked the little Jainita right there, dog, that was working the fucking squirt guns for the fucking, the races, you know what I mean? To get the race, you squirt the water and thing. And I go, hey, be real with me. How many times have you seen somebody win that?
Never.
And she, that's what she told me. She goes, since I've been here, I've never seen anybody win that. And I was like, dog, that's fucked up, dog. Like take the money from all the adults upstairs, dog. But damn, homie.
Not from the kids,
Not from the kids, homie. Damn. That shit. Vegas, bro. Vegas is the devil. So did you
play the game and win it?
No.
I thought the end of it was going to be, and then I played it and I won it. That would have been cool.
No, because you know what, dog? It's I want my daughters to recognize certain scams, bro.
Oh yeah,
and I felt like that was a scam that it ain't gonna happen. Cause those little fucking 3 prongs, bro. They loose as fuck, bro. There's no fucking like rigidness to those prongs, bro. You fucking hit it and.
Well, see, the dudes at the casinos, like I told you, I had privy to know that those things are set on certain sensors to where they don't grab, bro. Like they're set to a. They can make them tighter, but there's certain sensors they hit to where they only grab a certain degree and then they don't grab. They'll grab some rare shit, but really, like, that was a little bit of information I would get from the people that worked in the casinos. Like, shit like that, I would get good information. But
you know what I want to bring up? I want to bring up, and we're kind of all over the place throughout this this little collaboration between Hoodstocks and Kenny Thunderbird. You brought up you asked me a question, bro, and I hope you don't mind me sharing it, but you said, look, how do you think I should go about dealing with the YouTube universe and different platforms I go on? And I said, bro, my advice to you on that was I would walk it the same way you walk in your life, or you walk on the yard. You know, you'd walk it the same way. And they call it the YouTube yard right here, right? You know, because there's a lot of funny bunnies and this and that, and you don't really know who's who. And
that's what they really call it, the YouTube yard?
Yeah, they call it the YouTube yard, bro. Because bro, check it out. My numbers have gone down for Hoodstock's numbers. Bro, we used to get like Droopy interviews that we've had recently. Shout out to my boy Droops doing this thing. I hear him and Casey about to start a fucking podcast, and you best believe I'm gonna be tuning into that shit, dog. You know what I mean? And I offered those guys to use the studio, so if they decide to use the studio, they already got the keys to this bitch. And then, hey, free my boy K9. You know what I mean? Free my boy K9. Love that motherfucker right there. And Hoodstock's platform will be taking care of K9 the entire time that he is away. And
he's locked up or something?
Yeah, I got off the phone with his wife last night. I don't want to get into details.
No, let me the info out. You need some money? I'll put a couple.
No, we got him right here, bro. And bro, check it out. I take care of all the boys right here, regardless of different moves that are made right here. I give a fuck, homie. I'm one of them dudes, dog. I'm a good friend, bro. I'm a good homie, dog. You know what I mean? Like we may be making different moves right here, but I don't forget who's been right here putting in their work and all that shit, dog. Never ever, dog. You know what I mean?
I take care of my sister, and then my girl, and then I take care of one of the homies in there right now.
You know what's funny? Oh, he's going to call you soon, and I'll get the info for them today. Dude, I'm just talking about K9, and his fucking wife texts me right now. The K9's going to be calling me in a little while and shit. That's fucking cool. But, you know, sometimes, bro, we need breaks in life. You know, and breaks come in different forms, bro. And unfortunately, sometimes it's a jail cell, dog.
That's unfortunate because the drug use, I haven't really used that much. When I'm out, like when I was using drugs, I would go full-fledged. But I'm glad I wasn't out and doing it for like the times I was busted. If I would have been doing drugs the whole time, I would have been gone. I would have been either dead. But I think that I used to have a big-ass tattoo on my face, too.
What did it say?
I had pictures of it, but...
what was it?
My hood, a big ass VB on my face.
Okay.
And, Homeboy Industries, 2005, fool, when they barely started doing their thing. Like I hit them up. I was in the STAR program in Imani at the substance abuse treatment abuse program because I failed a drug test. I just got out of Ironwood, fool. I was all banged out, super sweet, you know, and tattoo on my face. And my girl was like, "Man, maybe you should, I don't know, baby, think about taking that off." I was like, "All right." So I was outside, and one day I just jumped on the cell phone. 2005, barely had the brand new G1 Droid. I remember like yesterday because it was the first touchscreen, the first phone, real phone like this I had. And I was on there. I was like, "Hey, what's up? You guys do tattoo removals?" They're like, "Yeah, but it's a year waiting list." I was like, "Oh, damn, a year waiting list." She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dang." I said, "But it's on my face." She's like, "Let me get your Facebook." Barely came out. I think she's like, "Let me get your MySpace." She was like, "Let me get your MySpace." I said, "All right." So she called me back like 2-3 hours later. She's like, "Hey, look. Come in tomorrow. If you miss it, you're hit." So fucking, I told my girl, I said, "Hey, I got a tattoo removal session." I even told my boss at work. It was like, damn. So I went down there, and then she came in. She looked at me all sexy. I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" But I had my fiance. But bro, she looked past me and she shot straight to my girl, and I was like, "Damn!" Like you know them girls.
Threesome.
Either that or down there in Homeboy Industries, the Homegirl Cafe and all that. The girl was a receptionist. She was cool, bro, and she's like, she looked at me. And then when I went in there, it was cool because the lady that 5 years I went doing that, bro. 5 years I went every 3 months to get a session, and the same lady was the lady from Dr. 90210, that little Chinese lady with the and my girl, she was all like, she's like, my girl was real professional too, but she was all shy around her. She's like, and my girl's like, she's like, "Oh, you might have seen me on She's like, "Oh my God, I see you all the time." So, and then the little receptionist girl, she was there the whole time, but I never got a chance to tell Homeboy Industries, fool, like, that shit's good look, dog. It's like
Homeboy Industry. Shout out to Father Greg Boyle. Shout out to all the homies. Bro, there's some big dogs working at Homeboys. Like everybody, dog. Shout out to them, man. They really
5 years, fool. She told me you miss once, you're hit. And then I had one more session, and she's like, "Come back for the last one." And then I was like, "All right." So in my heart, I was gonna go be in there, be like, "Hey, thank you guys, give him a big hug, grand finale, tattoo, take pictures and everything." So I got locked up. And even when I went to the pen, the SEALs are like, "Man, they put me in the shoe and everything when I got in there because they're like, no, there ain't no way you're Thunderbird." They're like, "Why would you use his last name?" I was like, "Bro, that's fucking me, bro." They're like, "No, you tattoo on your face." And I was like, "All right, bro, do what you do, but how did you beat the fingerprints?" "It's me, bro, because I took the tattoo off." And then I went in there when I got out, because when you get out of the shoe in California, your SSU gang detail 1192.7C high control parole, bro. That's what you is.
Yeah.
You go home from the prison in the back of the parole off car. He picks you up from the office with handcuffs on. So that's what I went through, bro. So I had the tattoos on my face, pictures of the tattoo, and then I went back years later, and then the tattoo was gone. So the cops were like, "What the fuck? There ain't no way that you." They didn't understand the tattoo removal process. I mean, I had my hands different, and I had my throat different.
I want to say this real quick, and then I'll let you continue. Check it out. I seen a comment right here that said, "Lucky." I hate the word fired, bro. We just made changes, you know. But Lucky fired everybody, and so-and-so crashed out. Check it out, dog. Maybe there's more to everything than what's been told to you, and obviously there is, you know? Obviously there is. And everything happens at times for a good reason, dog. For a good reason. And sometimes we need breaks, dog, for a good reason, dog. You know what I mean? For our family, for everything, bro. Homie, I'll tell you like this, dog. If it wasn't for me doing all these parole violations, what I did, like 5 parole violations, 2 different numbers, bro, J number, T number, dog. I mean, homie, I would have never survived the life that I was living. I needed those breaks, bro. We used to call it vacation, bro. You know, we call it vacation. Hey, homie, I'm going vacation. I'll be back. You know,
it's cool because in California, like, as soon as you get to reception, you already know your date, bro. Like, you already know when you're going home. So you know you're going to smoke it or not. So, but I see the thing, if you know about K numbers, is what's about a K number is, on a K number, you can do a 2-year violation. On the numbers after K numbers, you can only do year flat violations. That's the only number you can do a 2-year violation on. And the H numbers and the
on a K number?
Yep, on a K number that could give you a 2-year violation. Because I did 2 consecutive back-to-backs.
Yeah.
On discharge my number. They sent me one of them. They sent me to High Desert in 2002. And I was on and cracking up there too on B yard and C yard on the 180s and the 270s with the homies and the blacks. So it was on and cracking. And then my other violation I did in New Folsom on the B yard on the 180. That's when we got off with the white boys. We got off with the white guys because they got off with the white guys in the Bay that time. So that was I just give you time periods because that's the time period I know, or that's what generate. Like I know in 2002 I was in New Folsom. I was on B yard. LeBron James came out his first year. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, dropped out that same year because I was in specific yards at the time. You know what I mean, so
I love that album. Get Rich or Die Trying. What a classic album,
the
dog.
first, the hell yeah.
Classic shit, bro.
50's hard as hell, bro. Like,
yeah.
And then they ask me, like, people ask me, like, what do you think about SPM? Like, bro, like, honestly, I've been away from music, so where my music was me walking to the kiosk and paying $2 a song. I had 10,000 songs on my MP3, dog. At the end of the day,
I'll tell you guys this. I want to say this real quick. No, I'm sorry for cutting you off. First, let me apologize to you, my G. But I'll tell you guys this right here. All these fucking people out here talking this high power shit all SPM. If you happen to hit a prison yard right now, homie, and you went through a homie's tape cassette stack or CD cassette stack, I guarantee you, homie, SPM is in every single one of those, bro. And they're still bumping it, bro. I mean,
bro, because like honestly, like somebody asked me about that, and I was like, bro, I don't. If I like your music, I'm the type of person, I ain't gonna look for reasons to not like you, bro. Like if I don't like you, it's because you presented them reasons to me, and you gave me probable cause. But like originally, me, all I see with you, Lucky, is all positive. It doesn't matter what the fuck you put your name to, it's gonna be something I'm gonna consider it positive, bro. And I stamp it because you stamp it, bro. So as far as me looking like,
I mean, you got a feel for me before you came in. You watched some podcasts, right?
Yeah.
And you know, as you should, right? You're like, you know, you felt a little bit of like, you felt a little anxiety. I would say you felt anxiety coming.
I felt like it was gonna be like I was moving the older homie in off the yard. And he kind of like already knew that I was a young cagapalo, and the older homie was a camado homie, but the homie was like, all right, I'll go move in with the homie. We'll make it work. That's kind of how it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much. I base it all in prison, fool, because it's
well, any of the homies that know me, bro, at 47 years old, dog. You know what I mean? Like, homie, like I don't promote it. I don't condone it, bro. But if you run up on me, homie, I'm gonna give you the motherfucking business, bro. Like that shit ain't out of me, bro. No how, no day, bro. And there's no way I can do hood stocks and have all these fucking animals coming here, dog. A lot of the times dudes are strapped up right there, bro. You feel me? Hey, Lux, I'm fucking Bob, and I'm like, that's cool, but that ain't gonna change the interview, my G.
Yeah,
because you ain't the only one that got one of them things right here, bro.
Yeah, you know, that's why, like. I'm saying like we're good, fool. Like if we was at like I said I looked at it like the anticipation was almost the same as like moving in with an older homie. Like so it was good anticipation. I mean,
I'm not that much older than you though, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You know we're damn near the same age. You're 43, I'm 47, bro. But 43 sounds a whole lot better than 47 because that big 50, homie.
Hey,
you know?
Those years in there matter. Those years in there were I done most of my years mattered. Hell yeah, those 3 years. Me and he got 3 more years invested in this shit than me. Hell yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna Lefty Gunplay. I see that comment right there. Lucky, bring Lefty Gunplay. Bring him in, Lucky. Check it out. After I have the homie right here, I'm gonna give Lefty Gunplay. Been getting at me to get on the hood stocks, and since I had the homie right here, and he talk all that crazy shit on Lefty Gunplay, and I'm glad we straightened that shit out, and you know came to found a happy medium, so to speak, right? You know what I mean? I'll reach out to the homies from KHA that I holler at, and I'll tell them, all right, dog, bring Lefty in.
You got a good ass tattoo artist, the homie.
Straps.
Yeah, I go on his live all the time, and he's coming around. He's like, hey. I told him, you think I'm a PC? You think this and this that? Google my name, bro. Google Kenneth Thunderbird. And he Googled it. He's like, hey man. He's like, everybody wants to know about this fool. He's like, he fucking checked out, bro. Like, his own homie had to give it up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was what it is, fool.
Well, you showed up to hood stocks, bro. So I would say that's either you're crazier than 10 motherfuckers, which you probably are already, bro. But you know, you showed up to hood stocks, bro. And to me, dog, that was
I came because
that was checking out already. To be honest, you know.
This is. At the end of the day, I don't want to tell you, but my book becomes a testimony, becomes a real life.
Let's do. Hey, check it out, bro. So go ahead. Testimony. Go ahead.
It becomes a real life testimony, bro. This is God inspired, so this book can reach out to everybody, any race, any creed, anything you want to be, bro. Read it, and I guarantee you, when you finish reading it, Lucky, you're gonna call me and you're gonna be like, when you get to the end, you're gonna be like. And you're gonna see, even after I tell you it's a testimony, my dual personality is even after the author's notes, bro. I got some crazy ass stories. You know what I'm saying? But there's all the institutions I've been at, in case you're wondering.
Let's get this number in. Live phone calls, guys. You guys ready for live phone calls?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, dog. Let the games begin. Live phone calls. The number is pinned. Bud Smoker, yeah, Lucky. I've been in Susanville 2 times, bro.
Susanville?
Yeah, I've been there.
I've been to High Desert, right across the street from there.
Lucky equals gay, yes. Sometimes, bro. Sometimes. Depends on how tight your ass is, homie.
Depends how long
if
the
that
bit.
booty is nice, homie, and you're a man, homie, spence that doggy. You know what I mean? No, I'm just fucking me. Let's go. What do we got right here? Wave at the camera, Lux. Puro C-. Hey, C-. Call in, buddy. You fucking assholes, dog. You're there. Hey, run them likes up, guys. I don't ever tell you guys to run the likes up. Run them likes up, baby. There goes the number. Pinned at the top, 213-842-4785. Let's get this cracking, baby. Play these games, homie. You guys ready to go? Let's go. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Check his paperwork way.
Why's that? Hello? Get the fuck out of here, dog. That's a little
I got it
weird
here.
shit.
Want me to bring it up for him?
You're on Hood
What's
Stocks.
up,
Talk to
Lucky?
me. What up, doggy? Don't worry about it.
What's up, man? First of all, my name is Brother Alfonso, and I want to tell you happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, Brother Alfonso.
Hey,
Does that make you a Christian, brother?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm a Christian right here, and I want to get straight to the point, dog. I've been talking to Kenny, man. I've been talking to Kenny, and I am also a published author. And this dude, do not let this dude leave this podcast without reading some of his poetry, bro. Let this dude blow some fire. I had to tell him to stop when he was reading it to me. I had to say, hold on, bro, hold on. This is too heavy. And a lot of people don't know that this dude has been through so much and the culture has been through so much. Look, bro, I've never been in prison. My brother did 199 months. And I feel like I did 199 months. There's so much trauma behind the prison system and these choices, especially when you see people not slowing down. And this dude has been on a mission for so many years, and we gotta give him a shot to tell his story. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the internet is wild, bro, but I guarantee if he reads his poems, bro, you guys are not gonna be ready, bro. And I appreciate Brother Kenny. I appreciate his story. I respect him. Like I said, it's author gang, bro. I got my book. He got his book. His author book. I am published. And
author
this dude right
gang,
here,
homie.
it's author.
Hey, when you bump our shit, we got your full attention. You can't bump ours in the background. We got you with your head stuck in it.
Hey, Kenny, focus on your poetry, bro. Let the dragon blow that fire, dog.
We'll end it with the poetry, and thank you for calling, brother. Next phone call.
Thank you, Pancho.
You're on Hood Stocks. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? Is this Docs?
Yes, sir. You live, baby. Talk to us.
Hey, what up? What up? Lucky it's Louis the Foolish, bro. Tapping in real quick.
Louis the Foolish, baby. What up, dog?
What
I
up,
appreciate
man?
you calling in, dog. You a fucking
Hell yeah,
long-time
G.
supporter, dog. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to send a shout out Lefty Gunplay, my nephew. Hopefully he comes on the Hood Stocks very soon. I got one question for Thunder over there.
What's up,
you know, I know that shit got squashed and everything right now, but you said that Lefty was over there running with blacks, dog. What's up with the cornrows and that thug life on your stomach, homie?
I'm a Native American, so if you want to go date back to the long hair and the braids, when the Native Americans used to braid their shit up, it was a hair for when we would go to war. So, believe it. When I came down here, I ain't tripping. I'm built for war, bro. That's what the dual personality. That's why I'm a Native American. That's how they see us as humble people, but at the same time, we're warriors. But the brain, listen, dog. I had to be bald for forever. Why the fuck would I want to be like that out here, dog? Why would I want to be?
Hey, sound good, dog. Hey, you're one of Dick Ryder G's homies, dog. I ain't even fuck with you. I'm out. Shout out Lefty, I'm out.
I don't even talk to Ryder G, bro. Who's right?
You had a good response to what he threw at you. But if you're talking like, hey, I get it, bro. This is fun, dog. Bring the motherfucking phone.
If you had to walk a certain line in there your whole life, why the fuck would you want to get out? I don't eat none of the food I eat in there, bro. I don't eat none of the brands. Ask my sister. Hopefully he calls. Hey, this food's... It fucked me up, fool. I don't eat Top Ramen. I don't eat the certain brands. I don't use Colgate. I don't use Irish Spring. I don't use Dial soaps. I don't use Coast. I don't use certain type of razors.
Let's get this next phone call and we'll figure out what you wash your ass with. Hold on real quick. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's crack-a-lacking?
What up? Oh, shit. Is this C-?
Hey, nah, man. It's homie dog.
This is a homie from Pacas, baby. Let's go. What's up, homie?
Man, what's cracking? Hey, happy birthday, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, doggy. I love you, baby. I'll be over tonight for some dinner, dog. I want them enchiladas that you make good.
Yeah. Hey, dog, I'm happy I can see you on TV. I'm jerking off right now.
Damn. Me too, dog. We're both looking at each other, dog. Look at me, fool. Look at me, fool. Look at me.
Man.
Yeah, right.
Hey, my lady's trying to walk in the room, man. I keep having to stop, man. I got to keep going back and forth, man. I'll eventually get one in.
Well, the good thing about it is your lady's a man, so she probably pulled her dick out and started jacking off too.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, man.
Three dudes jacking off. Just one looks like a female. Go ahead, what's up?
That's fucking funny. No, man, I'm just watching the show here, man. I just wanted to just tell homie, man, that, you know what, man, sometimes... if we want to get to the next level, we gotta stop sleeping with the devil.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Because
I like that. Bars.
And it's not, you know what I'm saying? The devil, man, devil, man, he's a trickster, man. He puts, you know what I'm saying? I see that you've been through a lot of stuff, and life is a trip, man. But these things that we go through, man, is for a reason. It's to level up, you know what I'm saying? To get better, to do better, you know. So there's no, I don't have like no negative comments or nothing like that, man. I just wanted to say that, man. Like, man, it's just the devil's, the devil's alive, man. And sometimes we got to learn how to distinguish when our thoughts, man, if it's from us or if it's from the enemy, And it's a trip.
And I've been thinking that too. That's when I start. Yeah, you're right. The devil attacks a lot, especially coming up to this interview. Don't go to stop or the haters, and that was all the devil, fool. But
it was all in your head.
There's a principle behind everything.
You gonna sleep good tonight, huh?
Because
you're gonna sleep good tonight because everything that happened okay. Yeah.
I wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about the message getting displayed, and the messages, bro. Like at the end of the day, you could go through a bunch of shit, food, and you'd be all right.
Man,
because keep the faith, dog.
Because I always say I don't need no hate. I got that hate for myself. I got to worry about.
That's what I told my sister. We started making these hoodies. Like she made this one real quick. And
did you draw that?
Yeah, I drew my book cover. That's the book cover. I drew it.
Damn, bro.
Man, it's a trip how that works, man. But yeah,
right there,
man.
Just show right there on that camera, bro. Here, give it to me, dog.
I wanted to save that picture, but I'll get it. I drew the book cover. Everything on the book cover says it's something with inside the book. The clock, the day I died, 2015, 9:43, 2015, November 2nd.
It's like that old saying that said nobody hates a Mexican more than a Mexican.
Right? Like I told my sister, I said,
you know what I'm saying? We just
I hate myself
on each other so bad.
Right? Like I look at I know I got bars for my raps. I got hard ass bars, and I'll hear it and I'll be like, man, I want
spit a bar. You want a beat?
You want You want to hear a poem? You want to hear?
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
The poem?
I got one look. I got one look. Yeah, I got a little quick
up.
one.
All right, hurry up, fool.
Yeah. Check. 1, 2, 3. It's time to go on a lyrical shooting spree. I'm gonna hit you from the back. I'm coming from the city of the pack, where all the mats, you know that we stack like Lux, and we got stocks.
Sorry, dog. I just hung up on you. That shit was horrible, dog. You know what I mean? No disrespect to podcasts, dog, but you just said pack, stack, and fucking rack, and you're about to jack me off or some shit like that, dog. And you know what? I'll jack my own self off, fucking dog. You know what I mean? So next time, call me up in next podcast with don't rap ever again, dog. I love hearing your rebuttal on what we're talking about, but that rap was horrible, dog. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's hear what you got, sir.
What you want to hear? A poem, or you want to? I'll hit you with the Devil in Disguise one, because that's more deeper. The Devil in Disguise one, I wrote it because I would do meth, and I'll be around my people, and you know, if you've ever done meth and you be around your good people, you're like
done meth all my life, sir. That's my always drug of choice, bro. That's what put me in and out of prison, and I got 10 baby mamas, bro.
When you go around like your good people on the meth, and they don't know about it, so you gotta try to be. I feel like I'm in disguise. You know what I'm saying, so I wrote this poem. It's called Devil in Disguise. It goes dressed in black, murder motives. I said dressed. This one's called Devil in Disguise. I said dressed in black, murder motives. I'm a devil in disguise. At times I look to heaven and wonder if the devil's in disguise. Heart's full of anger, but my chest is full of pride. Finger on my banger, screaming fucking alibi. My mom stayed shy. It was another disappointment. Fingers to the sky, cause on these streets I am anointed. In the night, when I find time to finally hit the bed, I can't get no rest in this vest, cause these sick thoughts in my head. Communicating with the demons tattooed in my flesh. Physically I'm cool, but my mind's a fucking mess. And yes, I confess it's crazy when I hear them voices start to speak them things. No love, I'll hustle on the streets of broken dreams. These flames, they consume me. My enemies, they pursue me. My family wouldn't judge me if they truly fucking knew me. So I walk around with my head down. It's hard to keep my head up when I'm feeling like a letdown. Come and bless me, Jehovah, I need a witness. On these streets, I'm a beast. This addiction, it's a sickness. In the telly, or with my celly, smoking broken dreams. Soon to be surrounded by these lost and hopeless fiends. So here I am, Lord, stripped clean, wearing all my pride. I'm a devil, no longer disguised. That's the Devil in the Disguise one right there. That one
beautiful.
Like that?
I liked it.
I got pandemic, but
I'll tell you if I don't like it. I'm just that asshole. But who am I, bro? Who am I?
No, you're my dog.
Just opinion, bro.
Let me get this better.
But if I get a chance to shit on somebody, bro, I 100% want to shit on them, bro. Yeah. But you know, anyways, bro. Go ahead. Let's go to the next one. I'm
gonna see you. Go ahead and try to shit on. I get anybody
I'll
out
tell
there.
you what I feel, bro.
Okay,
I'll tell you what I feel. But that was that the poem?
Yeah, that was a poem.
That was nice, bro. I liked it, bro.
You want to hear? I got bars, fool, but I call it my nose style. I mean,
you might be a little jealous of Lefty Gunplay because you get into action. You're not.
My bars is real, bro.
Let me give you a beat.
I mean, I ain't tripping. Give me a beat.
You want a beat?
I ain't tripping.
All right, let me give you a beat, bro.
I ain't tripping on it.
Let me give you a beat.
You'll probably give me some motherfucking
some boo boo ass beat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this one that we've always done right here. It's an intro beat and it goes like this. Kenny Thunderbird, baby. Wild of Bakersfield, let's go.
You don't got no bass line to it?
Just listen to it. Let it drop a little. Let it drop so you can feel it.
Hello. Life's like a Lambo, fast lane, burning ammo. I got so much ink on my skin, my complexion is camel. Mommy, damn, just look at me, dog, cause I'm a cradle curse. I can't look in the mirror after this fatal verse. I spoke my sins like they're medals of honor, and if I don't stop soon, then I'm probably a goner. I mean, I've been independent, I ain't trying to go back. That's why I hung up my stress and put my heart in this rap, and that's just a start. I mean, life's like a freestyle, missing some parts. Don't ever wanna clear my head, it don't do shit from my heart. Yeah, they say it's an art, sit back, beware of the narcs. At times I used to sit and stare at the dark, and God forgive me if I spiritually drifted. I talk in verses cause I'm lyrically gifted, the levity sifted, the flood's approaching. I sit back, stare at the roaches. Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Fucking around. Let me go one more time.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm feeling apologetic, but I never say I'm sorry. I'm thinking smooth and solid like a warm man. Army man, they wanted to disarm me. These motherfuckers wanna harm me, man. I'm glad you took a number, homie. Welcome to the party now. We could get her started. It don't matter who's the hardest, cause regardless at the end, someone's gonna get this started. Now welcome to the garden where you finally departed. You're 6 feet deep, so your casket's fucking guarded. From the earth to the dirt, from the dirt to the hearse. Bullets burst while I curse, while I'm waiting for the worst. And what seems first, it could never be second. Eyes blurry at the church, cause you know where you're headed. I'm the first one to set it, I'm the last one to exit. There's only a couple words that could make me so offended. Motherfucker, only one son of a bitch will be another. Now you could try your luck with me and my little brother. I won't leave you in the wonder, I won't leave you in the wonder. Southeast Bakersfield and 805 is my number. Well, we're a lot tougher than you give us credit for. And if you wanna disrespect me, motherfucker, make it war. I said it once before, but I'm down to say it again. I'll never say I'm sorry, and I'll take that to the end. I made a handful of enemies all in my time, and I know these motherfuckers want me to get mine. I made a handful of enemies, I made a handful of enemies all in my time, and the only thing that changes is the numbers seem to climb. I'm well past my prime, but watch my eyes on 805. I'm ready to rewind at any time for what is mine. Combining combinations while I see you observating, and all my enemies are hating, and they don't wanna see me Satan. Plus these lyrics that I'm making in my mind is half naked, so take it the way you take it. I didn't need to say no names, and I didn't need to play no games. My veins showing it's strange, cause I'm locked up in these chains. Respect the enemy, homie, and the definition. If you end up dead first, then you must have not to listen. Intuition can be twisted. Roll it up, he hit it, never mind if you don't get it. Look the scripture, could you fit it? Now according to your homies, I'm the one that's being plotted. Make a couple quick moves, then drop me in my coffin, yeah. I made a handful of enemies, all in my time, yeah. Let me see. You wanna take a shot in the dark? At least it's a start, at least that's some heart. And trying to find out who the fuck we are. Cause I could tell apart between the snitches and the vicious. And the vicious wanna get with this, and the snitches act like bitches, which is twisted as they come. Now listen to where I'm from, a situation numb. Motherfucker, I'm a menace from the slums. Now you could come with me just like Hail Mary. Enemies wanna see me on the day that I get married, not a moment before. What you do is you ignore the way the bullets pour for the war. Cause I swore I'ma hold my ground till you put me in the floor. Pour out some beer, shed a tear, I'm always near. For the years that I'm here, gonna keep my mind clear. Ask me why do I steer my life in high gear? There's so many questions, so you thinking that the way I made a handful of enemies all in my time. Shit like that,
I don't give a fuck, dog. Like, if you don't respect that right there, dog, you just stupid in the fucking head, dog. You know what I mean? Real shit. Like, check it out, my boy.
That ain't no real. That's all real life bars. So go back and dissect it. Every bar, there ain't no metaphors. Like when I say I got my tat on my back, I pull my shirt up. My hood is blasted on my back like my backpack, nigga. Like every bar is real.
You know what, bro? Check it out. You came here to represent a book. Yeah. You came here to represent a book. To promote your book, right?
I never done no rap in no booth and never been in a studio.
I want to say this, dog. I have rappers on here that can't even rap, bro, on anything that I give them. You know what I mean? I have rappers that this is their profession. This is why they're here to promote their rap music, and they cannot do that. This dude has spit the most bars that anyone has ever spit in one session on Hood Stocks.
I got. You want me to go more? Put it out.
Let's get this next phone call right here, dog. Hey, it was good, dog.
I go without a beat, dog. I like my shit without a beat, so you hear every bar that.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
It was good. It was good. Hey, Kennedy.
What's up?
Hey, homie.
Kennedy.
I swear, you should name that freestyle A Handful of Enemies. That hook that you did right there when you repeated yourself, that shit, because I got that from Tupac. He's like, hey, they were like, they asked
oh, look,
Tupac,
I got Thug Life on my stomach because that's my boy, Tupac.
That's what I'm saying. Look, when I asked Tupac, hey, what should we name this song? And he'd be like, let's name it The Last Thing I Said.
Handful
and
of
he'd
enemies.
just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So when you said that, when you're like, a handful of enemies, a handful. I
think I said I got a handful of enemies all in my time. And I know these motherfuckers want me to get mine. I got a handful of enemies, and the only thing that changes is the numbers seem to climb. I'm well past my prime, but watch my eyes in 805. I'm ready to move on at any time for what is mine. Some shit like that.
That shit's tight, dog.
It's all real. I really didn't do I don't do the rap food because I never heard myself like with the bar. Like I hear it, I'll record it, and I'll be like, oh, that shit sounds like trash. Like I never really actually got to sit in the booth, and I got like. If you put this other beat on called At Any Cost, the Nipsey Hussle, I got this one I wrote to that. The verse to that one is like that too, dog. You know what I mean? But shit.
Hey, Sonny, that fucking beat. I love that beat, man. That's one of my favorites.
Hey, do you think I got off on it or no?
Hell yeah. Without a doubt, that was my top 3 best freestyles fucking on live.
Damn, I didn't. I do this. Damn, I first party start rapping, huh? But I got so much. Hey, bro, just support the book, bro. Hit the book up. You like the raps? The poetry, I got the poetry written in the book, dog. Like, I'll send you the email right now. You won't have to do no waiting. It's legit, dog. This shit's hard as fuck, too. Like, the books, I could pick any page in here, fool. I challenge anybody on the web to pick any page. And if you don't want to read the rest of it, shit, I'll send you $20. But you gotta be real,
you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's up, fucking monkey? What's up, Kenny? This Thresh, fool.
What's up, Thresh?
There you go, man.
Hey, was it?
Hard as fuck, fool.
Hey, Thresh, what you doing?
Kenny tried to tell me he couldn't rap to a beat, dog. That's bullshit. You got off, fool.
Thresh, would you do a song with him?
Hell yeah.
You should guys line that up, bro.
Hey, we lock it in then. I've been trying to pull you in the studio. I told you I got Lester Traction Music. He works at Skip Staler Studios, fool. Like, this is live on TV. He's engineering Beyonce shit right now, dog. And Glasses Malone. Like, my boy's ready to go, fool.
Me and Kenny we've been talking in the shadows and shit, dog. This shit, like, this fool's cool as fuck, dog, but hey, he tried to convince me he couldn't rap to a beat, dog. That's bullshit.
I got off on that or what?
Hell yeah.
Hey, but see, the way I hear myself get off, and then if I record it and I go back and listen to it, it don't sound like I got off on it like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, go back and listen to this episode, dog, and you're gonna be fucking tripping out if you think that.
Yeah, I know.
That shit was hard, fool.
Let's get in there then. Let's do something. I don't rap with niggas because I ain't gonna rap with no weenie. I don't want nothing later on down the line to him to be like, wind up to be on no weird episode or something like that.
Yeah, you good with me, dog. You got solid with me, but hey, fool, keep doing your thing. Hey, what I could ask of you, dog, is spit one of your poems later, when like without the beat that you were showing me the other day, dog. Those shits get deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the better. I'm gonna do the better. Hey, they gotta go to the next caller, fool. But good looking out. Right. Better is gonna be at the end of the poem. You hear me? Yeah, he's a rapper. You know him?
Hoodstocks, what's up?
I got me a song with Thresh. I got off on that beat for real.
Call him.
Nah.
You there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
There you go.
Go ahead, homie.
What's up? You're on live. Yeah, we hear you.
All right,
get clicked on if you got a hater comment though. Nah, just kidding. Go ahead, say. Go ahead and
I
say.
just want to say, Hood Media, homie, out Riverside. The homies know who I am.
Oh,
I just
Frank.
wanted to say, homie, you got off, dog.
That's the homie Frank from Hood Media. That's my dude right there. That's my friend. I know.
Hey, I told you in the text message, homie, just relax a little bit, homie. You've been in tougher situations, dog. Just drop the energy, homie, and do what you got to do, dog. You did good, homie. I just wanted to say that. Much love to all the homies staying active, and I'm out, homie.
Hey, much love, Frank. Hoodstocks. That's Hood Media, food, good people right there.
Hoodstocks.
Hey, what's up? This is Little Pedisky Weesky from Tucson, Arizona. What's poppin', my boy?
What's up, dog? How you doing?
I'm doing outstanding.
Hey, let me do a sock check on you right now, homie, because you got that voice. What's up, though, man? What you calling in for? What you got to say in there? You hung up?
Yeah. Let's get this next phone call. How's the phone call? I gotta step outside real quick. And it is raining cats and dogs out there, dog. That's cray. That's cray. Next phone call right here. Come on through with Hoodstocks. Who do we got right here? Fuck the haters, do your thing. Brown Mexcellence. Yeah, Mexcellence. That came from motherfucking King Nizzle right there.
Hood Media called up.
Let's go. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, what's up, Lucky? I just want to tell you happy birthday and shout out to the homie right there.
Thank you, brother.
Got down.
Hey, I did. Who is that?
You did, bro. I'm on my way to Bakersfield, bro. You say you're from Bakers?
Yeah, I'm out here in Bakersfield. Who is that? Yeah, here we touch down. We meet up and kick it, bro. I'm out there in the streets like that, but not like that in the streets. But I'm out there like promoting my book and shit, and on some positive stuff.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You got down. If you get into music, I'm sure you get off too, bro. But
hey, I should.
That's good work, bro.
Yeah, I just feel like my bars. I don't know. I'm not ready to share all that out there like that. You hear me?
Si se puede, compa, no te agüites.
Ya tú sabes,
you guys have a good day, bro. And
yeah.
Have a happy birthday, bro. Enjoy your day, compa.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate you, doggy. Next phone call.
Later.
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what's going on with it, Luck?
Chilling, bro. Who we talking to?
It's Rooster B TV, man, calling from Tucson, Arizona.
Homie, I gotta fucking lock your number and text me your shit so I can lock it in.
You always say that shit, dog.
My bad, bro. Sorry, dog.
Nah, you good shit. Hey, shout out to your guest, man. This is dope, Luck.
Hey, thank you,
I'm
bro.
always just gotta tap in, man. Lucky doing this damn thing like always. But yeah, shit, man, lock me in, Lucky for reals, man. I got some good cats out here, some Mongols members that want to just get a little follow from you on the Instagram.
I got you, baby. I got you, and hey, we love you, Rooster. Love you.
You know what? Shit, when I head out there, man, I'm gonna click up with you for sure, man.
Dog, you'd be a fool not to, dog. You'd be a fool not to.
Yeah.
Love you, my G. Thank you, dog.
All right, dog. Y'all have a good one.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What's up, homie? Just calling you, trying to shout out the homie right there, Kenny.
What's up,
big dog. I don't really know about your story and all that, just what I'm seeing right here, but I just want to say you're doing a good job, and that just focus on your craft, and don't pay attention to the haters and the trolls, because from what I'm seeing, you have talent, and you do a lot of bigger things, and just be careful what shows you go on, because a lot of fools are just trying to set you up to make you get in more beef.
I don't know that about life, dog. All my situations with the homies have always been. So that's what I'm learning. That I'm out here on the streets. Yeah, I appreciate that. If you want a copy of my book, bro.
A lot of fools pump you up, and they're just trying to make numbers or whatever it is. But if you stay with like shit like this, and this is one thing I like about SoCal, because it doesn't matter if you're from Bakers or you're from, where San Diego, the homies are gonna give you a chance to break you down and hear both sides of the stories. It doesn't matter if who's bigger or not. We're gonna get together, huddle, and we're gonna figure out who's full of shit, who's not. So look at all the love you're getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously something's adding up.
Hey,
if you want a copy of my book for Kenny Thunder on all platforms, just send me your email in my DM, and I'll email you a copy of my book. No problem. I got it right here.
I'll be praying for your sister, big homie, and just keep your head up, dog. Good job.
Thank you, man.
All right, Lucky. Peace, homie.
Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Lucky is sweating. Oh, that's the real Casey Orozco. Love you guys, dog. Thank you guys for just always staying solid with Hood Stocks. You on Hood Stocks? Let's go. Because we'll hit that one right there, dog. Appreciate you. Let's go. Next, we got a call from Texas right here, I believe. Let's go. You're on Hood Stocks. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, this risky business.
What up, Risky? I say si se pueda podcast. I'll say you, my G.
What's up? Hey, Lucky, fuck you, Lucky.
I love you too, baby. And then tell your baby mama, give her a kiss on the cheek for me, dog.
Hey,
Hey, Kenny, I think you need to thank Lucky, bro, from rescuing you from the crash that you had over at that Pocho's podcast, bro, because what he did for you right now, I think he just saved you, man, throwing you that beat and giving you a different look.
I appreciate it, bro. Hey, well, I don't know about, everything I do, bro, but if I'm going to do anything when it's about this book, I'm going to do it because it's God's message, and everybody deserves to get God's message. At the end of the day, this book is a testimony, and it's just God's message that needs to be inspired. But I appreciate your advice, dog, and I'm learning at this too, Fusha. You can see when someone does something with intent and malice involved, or somebody does it just out of naivety and malintentions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you already know, bro. I just real talk, bro. I appreciate that. You want a copy of my book? Send me your email in my DM, and I'll give you my word. You'll get a copy of my book, bro.
Orale, but thank Lucky because he just rescued you, man.
Thank you, Lucky.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes, dog. You know what I mean? You know what, dog? Just like I got to be held accountable, we all have to be held accountable. And I had to hold him accountable, bro, for his words. And I'm glad, brother, that he was receptive towards it. You know what I mean? Because it could have gone either way right here. And there's other people in here, bro. But at the end of the day, it's me and him. You know what I mean? So I treat him like a man in my house. Our house, Hood Stocks' house. You know what I mean? And whatever happens after that happens after that. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you were receptive for what we talked about. or what I gave to you, brother.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or shot at you. You know?
I mean, it's always that's what I learned about being like being in prison is like it's about understanding food, like learning like your cellmate. A lot of my cellies be like, "Damn, fool, I was afraid to tell you something because what? Because I'm like, what do you mean? Why were you afraid to tell me anything? Oh, but don't be like that. I mean, you shouldn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? So that's respect.
Yeah,
fool.
yeah, for sure. But like the other caller said, man, you do need to watch out for these other snakes, man, because they will crash you.
Yeah, now I'm done. After I think I do hood stocks, I think I got my principle out, bro. I think I'm good after that. I don't need to do anymore unless it's something like a hood stocks kind of level, like podcast, and I'm good, bro. I think I think I'll be good. I appreciate you.
Peace out, bro.
Next phone call. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Lucky?
What's up, baby boy? What's happening? Where you calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from New Mexico, but I'm over there. I'm from the land too, from out there. But hey, Kenny Thunder, I got a different point of view on him now, dog. Like you saved him, like homie just said. You saved him, you know, like.
You're looking out there, bro.
I kind of love that dude now. You know.
It says in the Bible that
wait. You love me, bro?
No, yeah, I love you too. I love you too.
You love him. Who do you love? Who did you say you love?
Both of y'all. You know, cause
blow us a kiss,
you know,
bro.
At first I was ready to line him up.
That's right.
You're ready to
line up that fool Kenny Thunder.
Hey, everybody says that at the beginning of me, and at the end of the day, they're like, "Damn, fool, like you're the. Hey, we love you, dog."
Yeah, you gave him the chance that I wasn't gonna give him.
And you know what, bro? And I knew this was you know what, bro? Check it out. This is the only podcast, bro, that takes. Check it out, dog. Having this dude on.
You had your homie straps on, dog.
Let's go, baby.
R.I.P.
But check it out, dog. Homie, I ain't afraid to take the risk as long as you willing to pull up. You feel me?
I pull up.
Yeah, I hear you.
You feel what I'm saying? But I can't take all risk, dog. But I knew having this dude Kenny Thunder, that's been talking all this shit on the fucking internet, dog. I knew having him on, dog, can go any which way, dog. And you know what, dog?
Yeah.
He showed up, bro.
It wasn't looking real good for him in the beginning. I'm gonna keep it real G, but then you know things took a turn, and you know I got a lot of love for him now, dog. He spoke some real shit. And, you know, like he said, you can't judge him for the shit he's been through, you know? So, shit.
He's been through a lot of pain, bro. This dude.
I love that fool. Yeah.
He been through some pain.
I see the pain in him.
Yeah,
I see the pain in him, and trust me, I can relate to a lot of that shit. So,
exactly. This is what Hood Stocks does, bro.
Shout out Hood Stocks, homie. I call in every once in a while, dog, but just, much love, homie, and keep doing what y'all doing, dog.
Thank you, brother.
You want a copy of my book, Kenny Thunder?
Bro, you need to sell these books, bro.
I do one, dog, but
give him the money for that. Give him the money for it.
When you put it up for sale, I'm going to buy it.
Bro.
It's for sale right now if you want it, but if you want it, it's Kenny Thunder.
Okay, well, give me the link. Give me the link to where I could buy it, and I'm going to buy it for you. So put some money in your pocket, homie.
You got to go to Kenny Thunder on TikTok, Instagram, and send me a message, and then I'll email it to you.
Okay, you'll hear from me later on. Then.
There it is.
I'll reach out to you.
There it is.
All right, homie. I said mine.
Going to support the homie from Bakersfield, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, and this is the first homie from Bakersfield on Hood Stocks too. Let's go,
baby. What about
author?
First author too?
First author too. Yeah, absolutely. The first author, the first shit talker, dog. The first fucking everything, dog. Whatever the fuck you are is the first right here, bro. You know what I mean?
Rapper too. I do it for fun. Y'all do it. I do it for fun. Well, y'all do it for fun. I think I'm gonna start trying to get in the booth and do some shit.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What's up, man? It's Slick, Boss Gang 21 out of Midtown, LA.
What up, G?
I want to shout out to homie Kenny, man. He a real dude. You know, I be hitting him up on the DM. He talks back. You know, he a solid individual. A lot of motherfuckers is fake. They won't reply. They won't even read their comments. They act like they this big, mighty motherfucker, but this is a solid dude right here.
I sent you my book, right?
Yep. You just sent me your book before you did your podcast because I hit you up to tell you good luck.
Yeah, I make sure. My bad. I took some time to send it. Sometimes I send it, and sometimes it doesn't send. No, you got to check your spam. But I did send you my book, fool. So enjoy it, fool, and then share it. You don't got to ask me. Just
yeah, man. You already know. Just letting you know, some real ones fuck with you, homie. And it's our time. We're about to shine.
Yeah, already. I think I'm gonna try to do this rap shit. So look for a feature. I'm gonna pull you up for a feature. Come on.
Hell yeah, shit. Let me know, man.
I got Tres. Hey, I got Tres. He's gonna jump on the track with me. I've been telling Tres for a minute.
I'm tuned in. Yep, you already know.
Yeah, that's cool. So far, there ain't been no hater comments. Fool. That's blessed right there, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, the haters is watching. They punch in the air right now. They punch in the air.
Yeah, but hey, much love, fool. They got to move to the next caller, fool. Much love, big dog.
Right, gracias.
Sí. Hello.
Buenas tardes.
What's up, big homie?
Shit, just saying saludos from Sacramento, you guys. It's good to see men push a solid program to push motivation for others. And you know what I mean? The resilience, the stories you bring on here, Lucky, like Kenny and all that are super necessity. I mean, so just saludos. I hope you guys enjoy your afternoon and enjoy the podcast. I enjoy it all.
For a copy of the book, send me a DM to Kenny Thunder, and I'll slide you. I'll email you a copy of my book. Or somehow give me your email, and I'll slide you. Leave your email somewhere. If I can get the transcript to this to these messages, I'll send you a copy. All right.
That's solid. Hell yeah, much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I want you to read it.
Bro, you gotta turn that volume down in the background, bro. What the fuck, dog? You're getting fucking trained by fucking us right here, and the volume in the background, and you just fucking butt naked with your ass, and they are loving this shit, dog. You know what I mean? Voices hitting you in every hole you got. Hey, Lucky hooping shrooms in the restroom. You know, one thing I love about you guys, dog, is you guys ain't gonna ever let me slide. You guys are gonna hold me on the shit. And sometimes, Nick, Cuzzo, hit me on this right here, dog. Sometimes you and as you should, dog. Give me the heat, bro. Give me the comments, bro. I read them, bro. Unfortunately, I read them, dog, and I take them to heart sometimes. But as I should, you know what I mean? You know, as I should. Lucky needs an intervention. You know what? Sometimes we need interventions, bro. Bill, Don, you might need an intervention for all the dicks you're taking in your ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, you know, some people have drug problems. Some people have.
We said Thunderpot. That's what's up.
Some people have dick problems. Like, what is that? What does it say right there, Don? Blue Don. Blue Don takes massive dicks in his ass, dog.
Hey, can I give some shout out to some people real quick?
Absolutely, brother. Go ahead.
I got Hot Wheeler Media, Hood Media, Controversial Chicano, Bad News Zay. Everybody that's got in my book, bro. Like I got the comments. I got hundreds of comments in my thing. There's too many to name, but everybody that's got my book, that's giving me a good review or just any review on it, and you're reading it, thank you, bro. Like that's just I already know, bro. You ain't gotta tell me, but you could. I want all the comments. I read all the comments, bro. So,
comments are treacherous, though. Sometimes I try not to read all the comments.
In my comments on my page, I don't deal with hater comments on my page, bro.
Stop lying, fool.
If they hate, I just don't have. I don't go back to a message from them.
But you get them like a motherfucker.
I probably do, but if I don't know the message, if right away I read it, I'm cool, bro.
Kenny, talk on this right here, brother.
Oh, right away if I read it and I don't cool, but I only talk to so many people in my circle anyways. Like unless it's not from hood stocks or like somewhere like that I fuck with, then your messages might not even get opened. I'll show you right now. Let me see how many it says I got on there.
When was the last time you hit the pokey? Be honest.
2000.
24?
Fuck no, bro.
What was it? 2000 what?
I don't play around with that shit. My sobriety. I'm serious.
Yeah, no, for sure. Shit. Hey, dog.
I didn't use meth since December 14, 2018 was the last time I've used meth.
Yeah, and I'm somewhere around that too, dog. That I had a horrible trip, bro. That I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, and I was looking for the Periques. You know what I mean? Because we were faded. I was with I ain't gonna say who I was with. I was with one of the guys from the 27 Junkies crew, and we were just like, fuck, we're gonna do some Periques, dog. And I was like, well, I know some bitch lives out on the street. And she's like, I don't got Periques, but I got this. And I was like, well, let me just get one hit. And I swear to God, I was gonna have a heart attack. And I heard my kids in the background, dad. And I said, oh shit, I'm fucking dying.
I can only imagine how like me, I'm ADHD, bro. So when I do meth, I'm super concentrated and just super focused, and I don't get all fucking super gone off that. Like I take Ritalin, I take Adderall. That's what.
Okay, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. You got Kenny Thunder right here.
What's up, man? I just want to say what's up to Kenny Thunder, man. I was reading the book. He sent it to me the other day. I told him, dog, I'm gonna try to call in for you and just kind of give you your flowers and shit while you online.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Man, that shit go hard, dog. That shit go hard. That shit made me kind of sad though. I'm like, damn. I wish I was right there with the homie. Like, damn, that's fucked up.
I know you could have gave him a hug, fool, and fucking pulled out a fucking titty, and we'd have both sucked on that titty, fool.
Hey,
you got milk in them titties? Be honest, fool.
Hey, nah, but Sergio, you know what? He be giving that shit out. Yesterday, he gave me that shit. And I'm like, hey, dog, I'm proud to pay, homie.
He paid me.
Who
is this?
I'm proud to pay, dog. I ain't with the.
Who is
there's
it?
some shit you proud to pay, and that's one of the things I'm proud to pay.
Yeah. Who is this?
It's Danny, dog.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Danny did pay for the book. Hell yeah, I appreciate that, fool. Yeah, hopefully, where you at? Almost through it?
Man, I'm almost through it, dog. I'm over here fucking about to smoke a blunt to finish the rest.
Hey, wait till it turns into the testimony, fool, and I wish you would have called after you read it. Once it manifests into what it becomes, bro. Like you're gonna call back.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, but hey, tell me that book's raw as fuck though, ain't it? It's real. It's good.
That shit jumps off right away. Right away, that shit is like, oh hell no. I'm like, what the fuck? And you know what? Last night I went to go eat with my lady, and I was telling her, let me read you a page, and she was like, yo, I'm invested. She's like, when you finish with that, let me get it. I'm like, shit, I got.
Tell her $25 a copy, girl.
That shit's crazy, dog. It's almost like unreal. You're like, damn, this fool got the baddest luck ever. Like, this fool Kenny has the bad luck, dog. That shit's crazy.
But it gets good. Hey, and man, even after I got out, after that was transpired, it should have been good. Hell no, I got out. I was living in a hotel. I came out to California. I thought it was going to be good, but my brother-in-law was like, nah, you can't live here, bro. What the fuck? So we're like, all right. Came all the way from Oklahoma on a bus. Like, and now we're like, okay, where do I go now?
Greyhound?
And that's just...
Yeah, Greyhound's a treacherous,
That's a
bro.
good book, man.
I appreciate
I just wanted to call and tap in with you, dog, and tap in with Lux, man. I fuck with the show, dog. This shit
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, we
You always
Appreciate
got a
you.
bunch of different elements, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different elements. We're not all the same, but the elements, like, we need that sometimes, you know what I mean? We need the fire, we need the slow-mo shit, like, man, you gotta fuck with it, man. This podcast is the shit, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, fool, for your support in the book, dog. Tell your girl.
All right, Kenny, I got you.
Hey, when you get done reading it, I need you to do me a reel, like you said, because I'm gonna blast them all back to back to back to back. All the, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
All right, brother.
Hell yeah.
Homie. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for calling,
All right,
dog. Absolutely. Have a good day. Saturday, baby. You know what I mean? Kenny, this has been a roller coaster of a podcast, roller coaster of an interview. I feel like we have touched all sides. I think we all have a somewhat of an understanding of what this podcast represents and who Kenny Thunder is, you know? And you're a complicated dude, bro. You're a complicated dude that been through some fucking things in life, and you wear your heart on your shoulder, you know? What would you like to do? I'll see you right there.
Yeah, I wanted to read that. If you're the interview,
Yeah.
interview ended already?
If you want.
No, I was saying, was that what you were gonna do?
What do you want to do?
Oh, I was gonna whenever.
What do you guys want to do? Lux, did you reach out to Devour? Yes, I did.
Devour's the homie. I tried to reach out to him when he was in prison, but it was a fake website, and I was like, "What body are you from? What's that?" If he would have hit with the right one, he would have got some money on his books. But nah, you ain't gonna ask me what's that.
Blue Dawn, there goes Blue Dawn again. Lucky in his mood swings. Watch him bring everyone back again. You know what? Everybody can come back again, but it's gonna be on a different level. Like, I don't need 3 co-hosts, bro. Like, I'm taking it back to, like, right here. You guys see this? Bro, it started with one camera, bro. This camera right here, bro. But it was a webcam camera. This is the true heart of Hood Stocks. Just a one-on-one, not all kinds of other chatter in the background. Not that it wasn't good chatter, it was fun chatter. It was a party, bro. When you have a bunch of other homies on the side, bro, it becomes a party, you know? But when we have a one-on-one like we're doing right now, and the way I started Hood Stocks, for the ones that know, this is the true element of Hood Stocks. Just a one-on-one, bro. Just a one-on-one. Like, bro, like, I had Chingo Bling sitting over here, and majority of the time he looked at K9. He didn't look at me, and that's okay, you know? But he felt like K9 was the important dude to look at, which he is an important dude to look at, you know what I mean? But it just creates too much. It's messy. It creates, it's unorganized. It's a lot of different things. And so while I'm sitting here, I realize that, are we on the same page? Are we going down the same road? And when you have a bunch of different dudes that are strong dudes, Droops, strong dude, solid dude. Kanon, strong dude, solid dude. Casey, strong mom, solid mom. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different elements that can make the interview messy. We're just trying to get back on track for the one-on-one, the way Hoodstock started. One camera, fuck all the other cameras. One camera right here, and that's it. Just basic, bro. Basic, Go ahead, what you were going to say, brother? What are you hitting right there?
My,
Is that THC?
Yeah. That's right.
No, I'm good. I got a bunch of them right here, brother. I don't want to get high because...
I don't know. Weed doesn't do anything to me anymore. Like, I smoke the biggest blunt in the world. It doesn't do nothing to me no more. So I just smoke it to have something to smoke because my nicotine one died. So I needed to charge it.
I went out to the car to get this one, and this one's just damn near dead, bro. You know what I mean?
I got to probably go buy another one before I get back on the road. But yeah. No, I was gonna say...
Let's do it.
Sounded like you were gonna in the interview or something like that. So if I was gonna do that, I wanted to read this Better poem real quick. This one right here is like my favorite one. It may not be the flashiest, the most. He said the bars like the Devil in Disguise one I told you, and it may not. And I hit you with some stunner bars too, like my raps, but this one is the most. I've only ever said it to myself too, dog. So, but everything in it's true. So I said, it's called Better. I said, I try to warn them, but they took no heed. As a follower, I learned to lead. I slit my wrist, I learned to bleed. In my garden, I plucked the weeds. In the Bible, it says we're gods. What's the chances I defy this odds and escape this fucking pod? Surrounded by losers I got nothing in common with. I'm a ghost, something anonymous. When I leave here, I'll never look back. I said some shit to my family that I never took back. I wish I was a better brother. I wish I had a better mother. Matter of fact, I just wish we were better at each other. But you can't reverse the hands of time. Sitting in the pen, erased all plans of mine. I felt like Nelson Mandela in my prime. I just wanted a better life. I just wanted a bitch, but I guess crime made a better life. My pops had to make a decision because my uncle and aunt, he had 5 other kids. He was stuck in a trance. He couldn't advance. What the fuck you expect? All my mom showed me was fucking neglect, clucking her check from SSI. Pop said I was a soldier, so I could not cry. My family wonders why I did the shit that I did. It's because my mom only looked at me like I was a fucked up kid. She never took the chance to know me. All she wanted to do was fuck my homies. Right then I told the world to fucking blow me, and now it's right back to the fucking know me. So I chronicle my life. It didn't have no chapters. Shatter my dreams of being a rapper. Ain't no laughter. Ain't no after. It's here and fucking now. I curse when I pray and I don't never fucking bow. I wish I had a better living. I wish I was a better Christian. I wish I didn't have division. All I wish is better, better, better. I write my family letter, letter, letter. Do I get a reply? Never, never, never. All I want to do is sever, sever, sever. Cause I've been doing this shit forever, ever, ever. The reverend says I need to pray more. When my grandma died, my heart blew like a claymore. I found out my uncle passed when I was locked in confinement. I did not cry cause my heart was lost and I did not find it. They say my verses are dark and full of gloom. How would you feel if you were locked in a room? Fuck what you heard, dog. This ain't a cartoon. I'm really unlocked behind a steel door. I lost my heart, don't make me steal yours. I'm pissed, I'm angry, I'm hurt, all the above. Separated from all that I love. I can't call home, they took that privilege. And in my mind's eye, I see this fucking image of my sister with one breast and no hair. Why, God, it's no fair, show me your purposes. It's hard to believe in heaven when I suffer on surfaces. I ain't seen my dad since 2011. Both my grandparents passed, but now they're in heaven. My sister says, oh, by the way, I'm cancer free, I won, God answer me. But I still got a baby sister locked in the box. I vent when I write, so I'm dropping these thoughts, scrawling these lyrics in a hurry. My vision is blurry. I wish I had a better way of controlling my fury. That's the better one right there.
Everybody give it up for Kenny Thunderbird, everybody. We're out of here. I want everybody, give everybody how they can support you, brother, how they can reach out to you. Give all your shout-outs right now.
All the shout-outs, everybody that supported me, got me to this point. They could get me out, DM me for a copy of my books. Just the copy, the Venmo is my number, 405-439-3664. To hit the Venmo, support the book. Kenny Thunder across all platforms. About to be on Indicted TVs on the 6th. So I'm going to give my testimony on there. Hopefully
I gave you guys a different image of me, and if not, and you still want to look for the hate, then you're looking too hard, bro. So go ahead and focus somewhere else on some goodness, because it's 2024. If I can't get something from you positive, you're going to get left behind.
There it is right there. Everybody give it for Kenny Thunderbird. Thank you, brother. This has been dope, bro. I've thoroughly enjoyed this, and we'll be back tomorrow, same time, with a fucking crazy-ass